Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Full Throttle Sim Racing, the Full Throttle Television presentation of the Apex Racing Cup Series here at Phoenix Raceway. Getting ahead of myself tonight already. We're at Phoenix Raceway tonight, the Diamond in the Desert. It's glistening tonight, Tony, under the lights. I got Tony Solari in the booth with me beside me here. My name's Brody Hanna, and we'll be bringing all the action from Phoenix to you tonight here on Full Throttle Television. Yeah, it's shining out there, and we're going to see some nighttime racing before it's all over and done with here, Tony.
Yeah, I was going to say it might be shining out there, but a lot of the shine's going to be coming from the track lights because, yeah, we're going to definitely be in the nighttime. They're out there doing their Q laps right now. We saw a pretty good race on Sunday, and, yeah, we got a big field here tonight as well. So I'm kind of looking through the grid here right now. We got 39 drivers out there. So, yeah, it's going to be it's a full-packed field here for this little bitty one-miler here in Phoenix.
Everybody out there tonight setting their time here at Phoenix Raceway. Let's look at our track description for Phoenix. And it is kind of a unique one, Tony. We got the start-finish line before a dog leg that they usually don't use. They'll be cutting across the flat part there going into turn 1 and 2. Kind of your typical almost 180-degree turn there as they head down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Kind of a shortened up corner, and you kind of get through there real quick and back to the start finish line. Really unique track. It's a fun track, but like I said, they're going to be using all of the track, especially through the dog leg as they head into turn 1.
Yeah, the dog leg is obviously the tricky area of the track too, and especially in these cars with the stiff chassis. So we're going to have to see how people are going to be able to make that transition from the track into the dog leg and then back onto the track. You're going to see guys too riding the actual track ribbon because some guys seem like they get a little bit of speed. We're in the next gen as well, so I mean there's going to be a lot of shifting going on around here tonight too. So yeah, it's going to be a whole different animal than what we saw on Sunday.
It is. They're going to be wrestling the cars, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see who comes out on top here tonight. 150 laps on the books tonight for Phoenix. You look at the schedule, though. We got Phoenix this week. We got Vegas next week. We got Darlington after that. Then we're back over to Sonoma and some road course racing, back to Bristol, and up to Kansas. It's a fun several tracks coming up. A lot of variety on this schedule, and a lot of drivers going to be chasing those points as we get farther into the season.
Yeah, variety. It's definitely they're going to be greeted with 2 mile-and-a-halfers. We're going to get our first 2 mile-and-a-halfers in the next couple of races. But Darlington's it's a tricky beast in itself. Las Vegas is going to be your typical cookie cutter. Then my favorite track, Sonoma. Looking forward to that. And then the half miler Bristol. I mean, yeah, it's it's an exciting first season here. Can we get past Phoenix already and keep going?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. And listen, Phoenix is a good track in itself, Tony. Don't discount it. It should be a lot of fun. It's what I would consider kind of a short track, but it is a mile in length, so it's a high-speed short track, I guess, if you want to go there. But listen, there is a lot of variety tonight, and somebody's going to shine tonight here at Phoenix and be happy that this is on the schedule because, you know, the variety opens up the doors for a lot of different drivers, different driving styles. And I tell you here, brakes are going to be important. I think track position is going to be really important as well, on top of trying to make sure you have speed in the car.
Well, yeah, and you're going to have to just try to make sure you're tiptoeing through that dog leg. And like I say, I think the dog leg is going to be the biggest issue for some of these guys tonight too, especially just knowing the proximity of cars that are going to be around you. Who's diving below the yellow? Who's going to stay up above the track? Are you giving people enough room? How are you guys merging back in? It's this is what makes Phoenix kind of fun. And no, since Sunday, I have yet to properly determine which is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'll probably get that messed up as usual. Just put it back where it was. You know, that's kind of my thoughts. But yeah, this is what we got, and yeah, it's going to be fun tonight.
I know a lot of the drivers were kind of struggling too with a little bit of handling on Sunday night. So we're going to get to the darkness a little bit earlier tonight. So we're going to get more dark nighttime racing, which should help with that. But these next-gen cars, man, they are tricky as well in themselves. So that we're going to watch it transition in the dogleg. I think it's going to be a talking point tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, it usually tosses the car around a little bit, but yeah, we'll see how the next gen's going to be able to handle it here. I know in some of the past races we've seen that they were able to manage it, but with this fixed setup, you really just don't know.
All right, I think they're gritting up, getting ready to go here at Phoenix. We're going to throw it over to our starting lineup for the Phoenix 150 here for the Apex Racing Cup Series. And And starting on pole, the number 38, that is the 38 Ford of Trevor Dyer, going to lead them to green with teammate Jordan Fisher on the outside of the front row in the number 39. Starting third position, the number 30, that is Trevor Whitehead in a Toyota. Beside him is the teammate at the front row, the number 98, that is Thaddeus Frill. Fifth spot going to go to the 18 of Peyton Holland, while CJ Gates in the number 42 Toyota will start in sixth position. Seventh spot for the number 11, 7-11 there for Braxton Ackridge. Yep. And eighth spot going to go to Matt Davies in his number 32 Toyota. Ninth spot for the 84 Toyota of Ryan Floyd. And starting and rounding out your top 10 actually is the number 95. That's Ian Perkins in a Chevrolet. The first Chevy in the field in 10th position. 11th spot going to go to Jacob Booth in the number 19 Chevrolet, and 12th going to go to the number 5 of Michael Alexis Jr. 13th for Skylar Daly in the number 12 Ford, and 14th position is going to be the 48. That is Troy Sand.
All right, starting 15th, we have Kyle Cortez in car 88. Then we have Bobby Bender in car 96, starting 16th. Travis Burton, car 45, starting 17th. Chris Alexander, starting 18th in the 17 car. Sheldon Swindle in car 8, starting 19th. Ted Latimer, car 20, or 20 spot, car 87. Michael Childs, car 23 in 21st spot. Dalton Zuprina, car 4 in the 22nd spot. Kenneth Presley, 23rd spot in car 20. Missio Flores in 27 car in the 24th spot. Chris Everett, 25th spot in car 99. Zach Sikowski in car 40 in the 26th spot. Joseph Richardson, car number 1 in the 27th. Landon Rainey, 28th in car 24. Matthew Doyle, car 29 or 29 spot, car 46. Robert Brown, car 21 in the 30 spot. Thad Teasley, 31st spot in car 13. Matthew Ruddock, car 7, 32nd spot. Hunter West, 33 spot in car 50. Matty Davis, car 54 in 34. Then you have Cody Pierce, car 9 in 35th spot. Timothy McDonald, 36th spot, car number 2. Matthew LaRiviere, 37th spot in the 77. David Esky in the 38th spot in car 55. And then Billy O. Smith in the 39th spot in car 66. So, yeah, we got 39 drivers out there. And like I say, it's a big field. A lot of action going to happen tonight. I'm thankful I'm in that blip camp.
39 drivers as they come around into the start-finish restart zone. Green flag flies, and the two teammates launch, and outside gets a great launch. Jordan Fisher going to come up even, maybe even a little ahead as they head into turn 1.
Yeah, wow, they all scattered going through that dog leg there, and looks like they all made it through. All right, got a lot of 3 wide back there. Oh,
Dyer wrapping the bottom. Now 3 wide for the lead almost. No, Dyer's going to shut that off. Troy Whitehead goes to the outside, and it's going to be Jordan Fisher sneaking around both of them to lead lap 1.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just watching some of the back of the field there. They're starting to kind of 2 wide now. A lot of the 3 wide action has kind of subsided. Oh, we got a guy spinning right outside the dog leg there. No caution.
Michael Childs, and caution does fly. Yellow. Caution does fly as Childs goes for the spin cycle here coming out of the dog leg. It looks like Matthew LaRiviere also having some issues up against the inside wall in 1 and 2.
Yeah, there was another car. Matthew Ruddock, too, started from the pits, it looks like. So I thought that might have been the car I was seeing.
Ruddock is rolling. We'll have to go back and see what happened. Childs the first number to come up here. Let's see what happened to Childs here, our instant replay. They're 3 wide coming out of the corner. They get back to 2 wide. Watching Childs here. Through the dog leg, I think he checked up for the car in front and just loses it through the dog leg. And he's all the way on the track there out there. Now, I will say too, Tony, we've had, there's a secondary caution. There's a secondary incident with LaRiviere.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to Matt there. He tapped the wall. He got loose and then tapped the wall.
He did. And broke his steering, I think, hit the inside wall. And almost, who was that right there behind him?
That was Matthew Ruddock. He was just coming out of Matt Ruddock. Yeah, he was just coming out of the pits.
Let's go back and right on board with LaRiviere here through the dog leg. He just gets loose too, just like Childs.
Cold tires, maybe.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's happening because I've experienced this myself. Is that you practice and you go through the dog leg and all that. You cut the dog leg in practice and everything, but you get out here on the track and you're carrying so much speed, the car actually bottoms out and gets light through there. And I think that's what's causing these guys to have some issues there. But we knew that was going to be a problem. He tried to carry the speed there, and I think he bottoms out and it just comes around on him.
No, that could be very possible. Yeah, it's just we know how tight the chassis of this car is, and yeah, a little bit of a transition like that, a little bottoming out there, definitely would throw it a little bit.
Crossing early on, lap 2. First caution of the night. And that was a big hit. Honestly, I think, of course, Riviera's got the worst part of it because he's completely torn up his steering there.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Childs. I mean, he had a little front end damage, but he's back out there right now. So
Childs is out there. You know, Riviera's still on pit road, so that's a tough break. We're gonna get single file though. We get one to green here. They're gonna line back up. Jordan Fisher, your leader. Trey Whitehead second, who was on a charge. Your pole sitter Trevor Dyer back to third.
Yeah, Matthew Reddick actually got a little lucky both times. Not only did he was able to stay on the lead lap from starting from the pits there, he
dodged.
he was able. Well, I don't know if he dodged it, but he just got lucky he didn't get hit by it.
It's very true. So he's going to get rolling here. We're going to get ready for a restart. This guy's 2x2s. The pace car hits pit road. Long run. Long time to think about your start here, Tony, as pace car peels off.
You know why it's a long run? I'm just going to throw that out there. Because they moved the start finish line. That's why.
Yeah. All right, here we go through the restart zone. Green flag flies. Jordan Fisher launches. Trevor Dyer almost even with Trey Whitehead on the outside there as they rolled the inside there. The outside trying to maintain that pace speed and kind of lost some position there on the restart.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Is that we got another yellow. It's like a bit of an issue in one there.
We got guys still running into each other, slowing down right here. I don't see.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Look at the 96 and the 17 made a little bit of contact there, going in one.
Where are they at?
That would be Chris Alexander and Bobby Bender. Yeah, they just got a little choke up there, entering one.
So going into turn 1, watching the 17 here. Oh, yeah, see what happened. The door was closing there. Into Bobby Bender. And also, is that the 21?
The 12, the Menards machine got a little bit of contact out of that.
Skylar Daly.
He should be all right. He might have a little rear end damage there, but he barely tapped the wall. A lot of early on woes. So these guys just take a deep breath and get a couple laps under you here.
It kind of looks like the guys up front were taking it a little easy there, and the 17 came in there with a head of steam. And I'm going to tell you, though, that's hard to get this car slowed down and in a straight line into the corner, too. So he was carrying the speed, and those guys were kind of checking up, and they just kind of met in the middle there.
Right, and that's really not even a braking zone either. A lot of guys just kind of lift the throttle a bit and kind of roll that corner, especially early on fresh tires. So, yeah, you're not really used to hitting the brakes there. And I don't know, I think the guys up front, it just got busy pretty quick up there, and there might have been a little hesitation by a couple of guys here.
Yeah, just right in the back of the 96 there. Unfortunately, he didn't even see it coming. Bender's going to go around. Another nice paint scheme on the 17 here. Got some scratches on the front nose, though, now.
Well, fortunately, it's only a mile track, so not a lot of aero involved. I mean, the only guy that really needs that air is that clean air that we say every week. So other than that, though, you're not going to really lose too much as far as downforce around here.
It looks like Bobby Bender's rolling off pit road. He's going to get back in this one. Troy Sand in the 48 must have got a piece of that. He's on pit road.
Yeah, Chris Alexander's on the exit as well.
Kenneth Presley is running as well, so he's rolling. He's going to roll off pit road. Unfortunately, Matthew LaRiviere, Ted Latimer, and Billy O. Smith, I do not see on the track, unless I'm missing.
Yeah, no, I don't know if Billy actually got into the race tonight. He's here, but not here. We got a lot of guys in chat too. As usual, you guys always come through for us on chat, so we're trying to monitor it. We want to welcome everybody. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, the last post said it was from David Ackridge. Said we I-pacing tonight. Yeah, or somebody said. So far, you're not wrong.
It's a tough track and a lot of cars out there, so we're going to have to get through this and kind of get in a rhythm here. Our first stage comes on lap 45, so we got a ways to it.
Yep.
Already on lap 9, though. Here we come down to the restart. Jordan Fisher leading Trevor Dyer on the front row as they roll through 3 and 4 under the lights here at Phoenix. The green flag flies. Back to racing after caution number 2.
I'll tell you, the lead group gets out through that dog leg pretty good here. It seems like everybody gets through the dog leg pretty good here, at least on the restart. And just when lap 2 hits, that's when we have some issues.
Well, you got the funnel down into turn 1. That
Yeah.
seems to be a problem, and we got some early maneuvers being made up here up front. Almost contact with the front 2. Peyton Holland rocketing to the front up to second position, and the caution flies
Got
again.
another yellow. That looked like it was 3.
Landed
Turn
Rainey.
3 at least.
Landed Rainey up against the wall in 3 and 4.
Yeah, he
Backwards.
was. Yeah, him and the 21 there, Robert Brown, actually had a little bit of contact, it looked like. Or no, it wasn't Robert Brown. I got to zoom in here. It was the 45. Or
Is that the 45 or
No,
the
the 46.
54? 54 was involved as well.
Well, I think the 54, I think Matty actually had a little bit of aftermath.
I tell you what, it looks like the 24's having some issues getting his car turned around, so he's got some
Matthew
major
Doyle.
damage. Let's look at a replay here.
Yeah.
Focusing on the 24 of Rainey here, because he's slow into the corner and gets run into from behind.
Yeah, that was Michael Doyle.
Well, he did look extra
Or Matthew
slow
Doyle,
going into the corner there.
He was, yeah.
But boy, did the other driver come in with a head of steam there.
Well, again, I mean, I know turn 1 is kind of that is your heavy braking zone here. There really isn't any other area you're hitting the brakes. Maybe you're just kind of taking an easy entry there.
Riding on board with Matty Davis here. And unfortunately, he just chose wrong, as we say sometimes. He was up against the wall, and unfortunately, that's where the car was.
Well, I know he had that one. He had that. I'm trying to see who was at in front of him at the time. He was really tight to his bumper. He probably didn't even see what was happening.
He's right on board with the 46, the Doyle.
Yeah, I believe there was Esky in front of him.
Doyle charges into the corner, and just maybe a little fast from the 46 and a little slow from the 24, and they kind of just met right there together.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. I mean, that's the thing with these 1 milers. I mean, it's things happen pretty fast. I mean, we always talk about the half milers where stuff happens pretty quick, but these guys, you're going a little bit faster, and there's a lot less room on the track. So it's bound to happen out here.
So already we got a few cars, some significant damage.
Yeah.
They're got to come back from the 24 there of Landon Rainey. He joins Matthew Riviere in the garage. Ted Latimer, Billy O. Smith, Kenneth Presley down a lap. He's struggling with some things. The 48 of Troy Sam with some damage. But up front, it is still Jordan Fisher. Now Peyton Holland pacing on the outside of him on the front row. We'll see if he can do anything with our leader here, Jordan Fisher. As the green flag flies, it's a little bit of a checkup, a little stutter start there. Jordan Fisher gets out front. Trevor Dyer to second. Peyton Holland is going to fall to third.
Yeah, a little stuttered. Not too bad of a deal though. It kind of maybe helps break him up a little bit. But man, we got some wild action. Too wide. He was getting pitched the wide. Again, I'm in the blimp cam. I can't exactly see who it was, but it looks like they're finally starting to get everything situated here.
A couple of teammates up front. Whitehead in third. Peyton Holland back to fourth as he gets passed by Trey Whitehead. As we do complete a lap here.
Yeah, and that was Zuprina and Zach Wozakowski early on there.
That is
watching it, but
looking on. CJ Gates back there. Ackridge is back there in 8th spot or 7th spot, 6th spot. No, it's 8th spot. Ryan Floyd right there behind him in the 84. Good looking car.
At least right now, it seems like the top 10, or most of the top 10, is kind of single file. We do got a little bit of a battle going on in the dogleg here for fifth right now between Peyton Holland and Thaddeus Freeland.
Yeah, Holland has it. Freeland was looking underneath, but Holland carries that momentum into the corner. Is going to take that one.
He was able to kind of sort that out. Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of calmed down a little bit right now, which is good.
So Prina back here. The 4 car. Zachary Zukovsky right in front of him.
I'll tell you, there is a spark show going on, though. We talked about the bumps and the different transitions going into that that dog leg, man. I don't know if you could get it set up a fixed camera, and just watch some of these guys go through that dog leg and just the amount of sparks that are happening right now. It's got to be upsetting.
So we got here. Across the start finish. Let's see if we can see something. Nope. Coming out of the dog leg. Car way up the track. I say way up. But they're probably going to be running up there tonight, Tony. You get that good momentum off the top. They run all the way up the top of the track. You get a good run off the corner.
Well, you can actually, I mean, this is one of those tracks, too. I mean, you don't necessarily see it in 3 and 4, but in 1 and 2, you can definitely dive in that corner quite a bit and maybe try to use that to the advantage because it is pretty flat.
Oh, we had contact between the 12 and I think Chris Everett and the 99 there. I don't know how they didn't wreck right there. That was contact through the dog leg, but they keep it straight. Great driving by both of those. Oh, a little bit of contact once again between Chris Everett and I think it's Jacob Booth on the inside. Now they're 3 wide. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, they're still duking it out back there. It's just relax. We got, what, 24 more laps before we see a stage right now.
I don't know. The race fan in me loves it. Racing hard.
The driver in me is a little nervous, though.
I would from a driver's standpoint, I cringe, but from a race fan standpoint, it's good stuff, especially when it works out. Close racing.
Yeah. And this is one of those tracks too, where it's like we say there's a lot of time left, but there really isn't. This track, the laps click off pretty quick here, and before you know it, we're going to be at lap 100, and you're going to be running out of time. So I can see why. Oh, we had a little contact between the 4 and the Skittles machine, the 40 Zachary Zukovsky. I cannot believe how the 4 was able to save that. Wow.
Yeah, the 40's still rolling.
But
looks like he's
Dalton was sideways big time.
Taking a breath.
He got skittled right there from Zach's car. I believe it was Zach's car.
Well, the 40, he was slow there.
I got to go back. Maybe it wasn't Zach.
Let's go back and look. And you said it was the 4?
It was Dalton that was sideways.
All right, Dalton Zaprina racing right there with Zachary Zukovsky. Let's see what happens here coming off turn 2.
It was Zach. Yeah, not the Skittles.
Where did it happen? 3 and 4?
Yeah.
There, Zach dives into the corner. The 4 is kind of easing off the corner. They come together there, so that's a good save by both of them.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. And I mean, I'm watching Dalton too. He's one of those guys that's staying on the track surface. He's not dipping below into that dog leg there. So some of these guys you're going to see, they're going to want to just stay above that yellow just because they know the car's a little rough. Later on, if they needed to make a pass or whatnot, they could get down there. But right now, I think a lot of these guys I'm watching, they're playing it kind of easy right now.
We got a 3-way battle developing for the lead, though. Trey Wyatt all over the back of Trevor Dyer. Trevor trying to hang on to that second position with his teammate Jordan Fisher up front.
And they've got about a second and a half over fourth right now. So, yeah, a little bit of in there.
Trey Whitehead loose into the corner. Is he going to spin?
Wow.
He's going to do enough to bring the caution out. Caution flies.
Wow.
He's a better man than me because all that blocking down the back, I would have just, let's just say 8 tires are better than 4.
Yeah, that would have probably gone unnoticed.
But he did a good job hanging on to. He's still got a car and only lost 2 positions. Honestly, he's back to 5th through all that.
Yeah.
So he spins sideways, gets his caution, and he's going to be able to reset. But while there may be smoke coming off the tires and maybe some steam coming out of the car.
Well, I mean, it was a great opposite lock move he used to save that thing. The rotors were
Hmm.
glowing, and I mean, yeah, he he wheeled that thing to keep it off the wall, and we know how
Listen,
tough this car is to keep that thing
I
straight.
was just about to say, you know how hard this car is to hang on to.
Yeah,
And for him to hang on to that, that was really a piece of driving. Let's go back and look at it.
yeah. I'm
Coming
gonna
back
give
to
him a. I'm gonna at least give him a 8.5 for style points there too. I mean, that was pretty good.
Here we go. Looking underneath the 38. He goes into the corner and tries to hit the brakes, and it just gets sideways on him. And I tell you, Trevor did a good job of avoiding the contact, too. He knew that was possibly going to happen there, and probably even saw at the corner of his eye that the car below him was loose.
Yeah,
Looking out the back of Trevor Dyer, you see those rotors glowing already on the front of the
Yeah.
number 38 there, or number 30 of Trey Whitehead.
yeah, and we're gonna see that, especially in turn 3, because again, that's a heavy brake zone, so you're gonna see a bit of that rotor glow happening here.
Yeah, for sure. So Jordan Fisher, Trevor Dyer, Peyton Holland, and CJ Gates get around Trey Whitehead. They are third and fourth. Trey's back to fifth. Thaddeus Freeland, sixth spot. You got Matt Davies, Ryan Floyd, Braxton Ackridge, and Travis Burton rounding out your top 10.
Yeah, not too many movers and shakers though so far. It looks like a lot of the guys that had queued up front are still pretty much in that top 9 positions here. We do got some movers past that though. Travis Burton sitting in 10th right now. He's starting 17th. So there's some movers from 10th and beyond, but the first top 9 are all started within the top 9.
I tell you what, Tony, I'm going to be watching Trey Whitehead. He locked those tires up pretty good there in the corner. Spun
Yeah.
them sideways, got him hot, got him mad. We'll have to see how much that affects him going forward. Nobody pitted here, so we're still out there on the same tires we started on. Still Jordan Fisher out front, Trevor Dyer in second, Holland, Gates, and Whitehead, your top 5 as they go down the back and get ready for this restart.
Yeah, they're going to still have plenty of time to. They got a little bit of time, so I don't think tires are going to be too much of an issue for them. Stage is
Sure.
coming soon.
Through 3 and 4 into the restart zone. Green flag is out. Jordan with a great jump there. It's going to get clear of the field, but they're 3 wide back there for second position.
Actually, I thought I thought Trevor actually was going to lose a couple spots, but he was able to make that run on the outside to retain second.
Yeah, he hangs on
He
to
hung
it.
it out there, yeah. Yeah, that's
Holland,
right.
a little touch of the wall. No, CJ Gates with a touch of the wall.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man, these guys are after it early on here.
I love the colors, man. Oh, Whitehead with an aggressive move to try to. Oh, contact with CJ Gates
yeah.
as they both go into the wall. Caution is out again, and they collect other cars, and there's more cars getting damaged back there, rubbing against the wall. It's hard to get this car stopped, man. I'm going to tell you.
This
So
is
those
probably
guys
one of
back
the
there.
worst braking car of all the cars, but yeah, it's tough.
Whitehead made that aggressive move through the dog leg, cleared the 42, moves up the track. The 42 cuts back underneath him, and unfortunately, they come to blows there into turn 1.
I almost wonder if the 32 maybe lost a little speed though on that transition when he came right up in front of CJ.
Let's go back and look at this through the dog leg into turn 1. You see Whitehead clear, pulls up in front of the 42. Oh, did he get a little loose there?
It almost looks like he did because he slowed down kind of instantly. there.
Yeah. See if we can get a better
Yeah, like-
shot. Let's ride on
Like
board
the
the
car kind of got upset right when he made that transition.
42 here of CJ Gates and see what he sees out his windshield. I don't really know. I don't know if that happened or the 42 dove into the corner. Boy, he gets hit from behind hard there. That's from Travis Burton. Oh, Travis, he was in the top 10 and gets involved in this. Let's ride on board the 45 of Burton here, the Rockstar Energy car. You see happening up front. He's committed to the top lane, nowhere to go. Just right in the back of the 42.
Well, I think too maybe the speed the 30 had. It looked like CJ was kind of keeping pace with the entry as far as speed goes. I just wonder if the 30 he took such a shallow line going through the dog leg. I just wonder if he got a little tight entering one there and maybe just had to slow down a little bit more, just thinking he wasn't going to quite make it.
You know, I think the 30 got in there, and I think he was kind of in protect mode. He didn't want the 42 diving underneath him, but it had already had happened at that point. You know what I mean? Like the 42 committed to the bottom, and the 30 was trying to cover. I think the 42 probably thought the 30 was going to go higher, and that didn't happen. And the 42 drove it in there into his quarter panel. So, yeah. So, but like you said, Tony, some really hard racing early on here.
They are. They're going for. They're going pretty tough out there right now. So yeah.
So what we got?
And again, we haven't even hit that first stage yet. So they're racing for these stage points like crazy.
What we got out here in chat? We got somebody saying "Roll Tide." Alabama fan.
Yeah, Trevor's got a Alabama scheme. I think he's been running a couple weeks now.
Yeah, Greg Dyer, Trevor's dad, saying "Keep it up, Radiator Springs Racing." Yeah, 1 and 2. And 5 right now. Thaddeus Frill in 5th there, so they're doing a good job. And we're gonna see if they can hang on up here. Peyton Holland's been fast as well. Matt Davies is up there. Ackridge climbing his way towards the front. Skylar Daly back there. But we're gonna get this restart going. Jordan Fisher, your leader. Trevor Dyer in second. Lap 33 of 150. Again, racing to lap 45. So only about 12 more laps till we get that stage break. Green flag is out. Jordan with another great jump, side by side for second between Peyton Holland and Trevor Dyer.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's waiting for that stage. They can maybe get some fresh rubber on these cars here.
We did have some guys pit, some for damage repair. I think most for damage repair.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of these guys, they're going to have a little bit of battle, especially with the big field we got tonight, starting from the back there.
Thaddeus Friel touched the wall there off of turn 2 and bottled those guys up behind him. Skylar Daly, Jacob Booth right there behind him.
It seems like everybody's a little bit tame here for the time being. We got a little bit of too wide action, but at least going through the dogleg, everybody looked separated. You know, you got to keep them separated.
There was a song about that.
There may have been a song about that, yeah.
Watching the 17, Chris Alexander. Watching up the track a little bit, and the 5 of Alexich. Zaprina right there behind him, trying to make it 3 wide. He's not going to have the run off the corner there, though. Brian Floyd right in front of these two.
Yeah, there's a lot of action going on back there right now. We got a 3 wide situation going on right now. I think Kyle Cortez is in the middle of that sandwich. Or no, he's on the bottom end of that sandwich. 23 in the middle. Well, 23, I believe, is a lap down.
What position are we looking at?
Kyle was in he's 28th right now. They were all jazzed up there. Oh yeah, Michael Childs was, he's the 23. He was in the meat of that sandwich there. They were 3 wide for a second. Eddie Davis was also involved. But Kyle's actually kind of moving forward now. He's starting to pick off a few players here.
Again, what position?
Kyle is, he should be
26th.
in 27th now, or 26th now, yeah. Yeah, he just got around Zachary Zukovsky and David Iskey.
Some of the damaged cars back there that are kind of close back there.
Oh, David gets in, David Iskey just got into Michael Childs there. All right, I had to go back up front, though, to see what kind of action's going on. Nothing really. It's the same top 3 kind of hanging out there. They're starting to pull a pretty good lead, about a second over 4th right now.
Hey, the battle's going to be for second as Peyton Holland starts to close in on Trevor Dyer, though. Both those guys close to the wall coming off the corner.
Yeah, that's going to be the battle. And we've been seeing Jordan, the fish setup guy. He's been dominating these races as of late, leading a lot of laps and just rocking and rolling out here.
What are you fishing for confidence?
Well, he's the fish guy, you know.
Oh, caution is out.
We do have a yellow. Going back,
Matthew
looking.
Doyle. Sideways on the infield, coming off turn 4 there.
Oh yeah.
Now this is lap 40.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to actually call this for the stage, but ooh, he had a little bit of contact with Travis Burton there.
All right, let's get back and look at it. See what this caution is all about here. Caution number 6 coming off the corner. Oh, that was the 45.
I did hear over race chat, this will not be the stage.
I believe that was the 45. Was that not the 45?
Yeah, the 45 and the
Travis Burton.
Yeah, Travis Burton and the 46 had a little contact there. Fortunately, just be just the two of them.
Yeah, just a miscommunication. All right, so some of these guys, I see them in pit road. Ackridge,
Yep.
Alexander, Chris Alexander comes to pit road. Cody Pierce, Sheldon Swindell, and of course Travis Burton. They hit pit road here, knowing that this is not the caution. They're going to flip this stage, Tony. They're going to come and get those tires and fuel, and then they're going to come out and stay out when these next guys pit after the stage break. So this is the strategy that some of these guys could implement here.
Well, honestly, it's a pretty good strategy right now because, too, you're going to be in the back of the pack. You can literally just kind of ride around. You don't even have to push the car at all. You don't even have to burn up the tires. You're going to get, we might get, a 3-lap shootout until the next yellow gets thrown for the stage. So, yeah, these guys are, it's actually a pretty good move here. You're going to get a lot of track position. And, again, like I say, you don't have to push it, so you really don't have to worry about burning up the tires a little bit.
I'm going to tell you,
not a bad strategy.
Thad Teasley pitted on lap 26. He is the leader of the cars that have pitted at some point. Everybody in front of him has not hit pit road yet. So Thad Teasley in 7th spot pitted on lap 26. So Jacob Booth has been out there the whole time, but you got Alexis with new tires from lap 26 as well. Zaprina, Perkins, and Richardson are in the same boat. You got Ryan Floyd, who has not pitted yet, just kind of going through here. And then Bobby Bender and everybody else back there behind him have made pit stops. So your lead car with some new tires, we'll have to watch them, is Thad Teasley, but they're only going to have a few laps here. 26 lap fresher tires. We'll see what he can pick up here.
Well, another fun fact about Thad that he started 31st, and he's up to 7th. So, yeah, those tires have definitely been an advantage right now. He might be able to get it done.
Well, it depends on how many laps we get here, because we're going to have, I think, pretty much a green-white checker to end this one. They're going to come to lap 44, 45, the completion of 45, so it's going to be a green-white checkered here. And
he's
that's if we get all the laps.
Well, right. He's going to need just a little bit of luck and maybe some seats to part for him, and he might be in a good shape here.
Well, we're going to see what happens. Jordan Fisher still leading. Trevor Dyer on the outside. Those teammates on the front row. Holland, Davies, and Thaddeus Frill, your top 5. As we come to the restart zone, waiting for the green flag. Green flag flies. Another good jump from Jordan Fisher, side by side for second. Actually, here comes Peyton Holland with a pretty good run.
Yeah, they were so tight on that restart there. I was afraid there was going to be a little bit of shenanigans too, especially these restarts with the old tires. You got to worry about a little bit of tire spin, but now they're off, and that lead for her, that battle for second is on.
Yeah, Peyton's going to have to clear him if he's going to have anything to do with him, but he's not able to do that as they come to the white flag from the stage. Well, that left in the stage looks like Trevor Dyer may be up the track a little bit. Into the wall. Is he going to clear him into one? He is. Peyton Holland to second spot.
Pretty good move there.
It is, but it's going to be a little too late, I believe.
Yeah.
As Jordan Fisher is going to eke this one out. He's going to stay up front here. 2, 3, and 4 for the final time. We'll take the stage win. Stage 1 goes to Jordan Fisher.
Man, a little bit of bump in there from the 98. He made a little contact with the 32 and even the 5 there for a second.
All right, caution flies for stage number 1. As they come around.
Well, now we're going to see a little bit of changing of the guards up front. I believe, like we were just talking about, the guys that kind of were already in for that pit stop, they should be cycling around to the front here.
Yeah, we'll see who stays out and who comes in here. Pace car picks up the field. Jordan Fisher, Peyton Holland, Trevor Dyer, Skylar Daly in that 12th car up at the 4th spot. Matt Davies in 5th.
And I had to go back a little bit, rewound, just to take a look at what the 11 did there. And he did pretty much exactly what I said he probably should have done. And just ride around, not burn up the stuff. And yeah, I think this little flip job he did here is going to kind of pay off for him.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a mix here because Alexich decides to stay out. He put it on 26. Ian Perkins, lap 26. Hunter West, I ain't caught his name yet tonight, but he put it on lap 31. He's going to stay out. Fresher tires. Kyle Cortez, Chris Everett, Matthew Ruddick stays out. Zach Zukowski. So we got
could say what? Yeah, they could go what? 60, 64 laps? You said on a full tank? I think you were saying that earlier.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah.
Well, it's a risky strategy because in theory, what would you say? They pitted what, 26? So they can go up to maybe what, 80? Somewhere around there.
So what did I say? 6? Let me look.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if they can even make it to the next stage. I mean, our next stage is what, 90? So there is a possibility that they might be able to stretch it.
64 laps.
Okay. And you said they pitted on what, lap 26?
Well, let me get where I'm at.
Yeah. Sorry to put you on the spot there.
26. So add, what did I just say? 64 laps?
Yeah. And then they got a couple of
74,
caution
84.
laps.
Yeah, that puts them right at 90, right?
That puts them right at 90, yeah. So, that's a very interesting move here. All right.
Let's check on chat. See what we got out here. Nothing new, really, except for great job, Jordan. Yep, it was.
Well, I know we missed a few guys early on, too. We got guys out there rooting on Chris, I assume Chris Alexander.
Yep.
Who else? We got some guys rooting on Corey. Obviously, we got a bunch of guys rooting on Jordan, too. Man, I had to scroll up. There's somebody in St. Thomas right now watching. He's rooting on the Pro Mod Racing and the 87. Who is the 87? I got to look. I'm still not 100% familiar with the names and the numbers yet.
Pro Mod 87 is Ted Latimer, which did not make it far into the race there. Here we come to the to start, though. Michael Alexich is going to be leading Ian Perkins, the 5 and 95 out front. Hunter West, Kyle Cortez, Chris Everett, some new players up front as we get into the restart zone. Green flag flies. We're off and racing here on lap 50.
Man, big scatter chop going through that dog leg. It does not get old watching that. Yeah, they were 4 wide. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide again.
Boy, this is a mess back here if I've ever seen. Oh, he gets loose right in the middle of the field. They're going to have to scramble. This is going to be a big one here on the backstretch. A parking lot. Still no caution yet. Still no caution.
Oh, they're still spinning.
And caution now finally flies as they're wrecking in turn 3.
Well, I cannot believe that was not a caution right away.
Well, nobody turned around. They were scattering and making it through. Oh, my goodness.
Unreal.
I don't know where to look, man. I look back at what you were talking about, and I'm going, I don't know what to look at.
That's that's where you got to start it. It looked like it was turn 2. Just go with Skylar Daly in the 12 there. There was a slew of cars. It looked like a parking lot.
All right, let's go back here. Well, this is on the backstretch. Let's back it up even more because this is coming off the corner. Oh, a little contact with the white car. Who is that right there? Gets turned up the track.
32. Which is, I'm looking through the list, Matt Davies. Unfortunately, Matt got into 13, and 13 tipped down back into the 12.
And issue Jacob Booth's on this list too. Let's see what he saw. 3 and 4 coming out of, or second 1 and 2 coming out of 2, and there you see the car, riding into the 4. He gets pushed into it, still trying to settle it. Yeah, that's
Jacob. Actually, you could see him slow down too, and unfortunately, he got clobbered from behind. From I believe it was Who was it? It was the green car, 27.
This is Dalton Zaprina's view. He comes off the corner. Everything happening right in front of him. The 32, unfortunately, just comes right up in front of him.
Wow.
And he just pushes him down, not on purpose, but he's pushing him down the straightaway and keeping him from spinning. And that's why the caution never came out.
Well, and then you had, there was a little bit after contact, too, from Michael Childs. Him and the 27 got a little bit of contact there, just trying to get through that.
Manny Davis
Lucille
also
Flores,
involved in this. I want to go back and look at some of these onboards here. This is Manny Davis. And unfortunately, I think it's going to just happen right here. He sees the wreck in front of him, slows down and waits for it. Oh, he just comes to a stop. Actually, that's not, So he missed it all. He just come to a stop and let it develop. That's a heads-up move there.
That's what you got to do. You got to just, stay out of it. It's, these are, even though this is a short race, it's still, you still got to be there at the end.
Here's the 12, Skylar Daly. Unfortunately, just contact with 32 off the corner there. And then, was there, I got to look at that again.
We got a little time. They are too wide. The pace car lights are off, though. You have to dive into the pit
zone. Did he have contact after the fact? He goes down the straightaway. Oh, yeah. Car comes across and clips him. Okay. And that's the 48 of Troy Sand? No.
Yeah.
No, it's the Ally car, but it's not Troy Sand.
All right. Well, they're rounding turn 3 right now. Pace cars in. Well,
they're down the backstretch for me. Into turn 3.
Yeah. Just want to make sure you had enough time.
Ready for the restart. Alexich and Ian Perkins side by side once again. Green flag flies. It's been an exciting race so far. We're not even halfway yet.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild so far. 40 more, 35 more to go for the stage.
Here we are again. Gaggle back there. Guys trying to find their way through the field. Some different tire strategies. 3 wide off the corner. Oh, we got another car sideways. They hang on to it.
I'm watching that 11 right now. He is cut through the field, something fierce.
Watching the 45 with Travis Burton taking some avoidable actions. They're trying to miss some chaos in the mid-pack, man. It is hard racing in the mid-pack.
Yeah, they are gaggled for sure up there. I was going to say, once you get out of a 3 wide situation, I just see another one starting to develop.
Up front, though, Jordan Fisher retakes the lead. Alexich trying to hang on to second. He's got Trevor Dyer all over him. Actually, Dyer looking to the outside of the 5 here in turn 1.
Yeah, they're battling right now. Keeping it tight amongst each other too.
That Home Depot-esque paint scheme. I love the orange colors. Just makes it stand out. Looking good out there. I know you're a fan of Home Depot.
Well, I'm more partial to Menards, but I do spend some time at Home Depot myself.
It was a joke.
There's certain things, if you're in the trades, there's certain things you can get at Home Depot and certain things you get at Menards.
Cody Pierce slow on the apron of 1 and 2 there. Looks like some contact with another car that was pitted.
Yeah, I believe that was the...
we got another wreck on the backstretch. We got a car spinning.
The 8
Sheldon
CJ
Swindell.
Gates.
Yeah. And caution flies. She saw the 8s backwards on the backstretch.
And Cody Pierce just missed them. You got to see Cody Pierce's view on that one. Wow.
All right. Caution is out for the nighttime tonight. Let's go back and look on the backstretch. It is Sheldon Swindell that goes around. Let's see how he gets there. Oh, contact with the 42 of CJ Gates, I think. And CJ turns him around after he gets loose coming out of the corner.
Yeah, Cody was actually shoved 4 wide if you go back into even turn 1. He had a little wild lap there, Cody did.
Yeah, he's up the track into the 42, and the 42 corrects it. Unfortunately, he goes to correct it and gets into the back of Sheldon Swindell, who got him loose in the first place. It's kind of like, it's karma all in one wreck right there. And you say we need to look at who?
You got to go to Cody Pierce coming out of the dog leg. And you might want to do a wide angle shot on that. That was pretty wild. He got unlucky and then lucky.
Boy, Cody almost with contact with 17 there.
He was 4 wide for a second.
Chris Alexander coming through the dog leg. Oh, the caution's already out here, so we need to back it up a lap. There's Jordan. Oh, that's the... I don't think this... Oh, this is the first... Okay, let's back this up. I got the wrong lap here, sorry. Alright, so we're going to back it up through the dog leg. Yeah, he's... Oh, my goodness, getting squeezed there. The 2...
Yeah.
Gets loose down the apron, saves it, and he gets back up to speed. And this is, oh, there's the 96 there on his outside, unfortunately. I think 96 trying to get to pit road. And then this happens right in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wild ride.
Adventurous lap for him, for sure.
Absolutely.
You know, minus riding under caution for these laps, this actually looks like a lot of fun out there.
They are. I don't know if everybody's having a lot of fun out there, but I think a lot of guys are probably enjoying themselves. It's, you know, when you have a lot of drivers out there, it sometimes becomes mayhem, but it also becomes a little bit of fun, a little bit of a challenge too. So.
Well, I hope those guys out there watching along with us, you guys are having fun. It's fun. It's been a fun night so far of racing. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We'd love to have you guys along and hope you're having fun. As we come down to the restart, Jordan Fisher out front, green flag. Once again, Trevor Dyer in second. And now the battle's for third as Dyer gets a good jump this time.
Now, we know that lead's going to be a battle all night here tonight too. But I have yet to see anybody really have anything for Jordan at this point.
I'll tell you what, Hunter
He's been holding
West,
strong.
not a name that I'm too familiar with here in the league, but man, he is up there in the mix on the outside of the 5 right now of Alexich. He's got some speed.
Yeah, he started 33 up to third right now, so that's a lot of threes there for him. But looking good. But I guess a lot of that too could be some of that tire strategy because again, the 11's sitting in 5th right now. So he's one of the new guys, or he's one of the guys that kind of flipped the stage. So he's got a little bit of fresh meat on those tires as well.
Good race between the 5 and the 50 here. Hunter West able to pull forward there. Is that Skittles on the front of his car?
That is a Skittles car. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a Skittles car. I like some Skittles, and I haven't seen a bad Skittles paint scheme yet.
Yeah, that's a pretty good look.
Caution is out.
Again.
Once again, Chris Everett involved here into the wall.
Ouch. He was running 9th when that happened.
Yeah, Everett
he is pitting.
Straight to the pits. So whatever happened there might be terminal for him. So he's going to come straight to pit road. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened.
Had a little contact with the 45.
Oh, is that the 45 on the outside? Yeah. Oh, big hit. It's a 45 of...
Yeah, I'm looking through the list here.
Travis Burton. Well, it's a pretty good hit on the nose and on the rear of the car.
Well, he kind of got a little bit of a hit from the 7th of Matthew Ruddock and actually the 46 as well, kind of coming around as it was kind of trying to gain it back up off the track there. So he got a little bit of a double tap there, trying to regain control.
Yeah. So you can ride on board Travis Burton. See what Travis saw going in the corner there. Car front kind of slowed for the corner there, and he carried too much speed right into the back of the car. You said the 7 as well got a piece of that?
Yeah, he just he clipped just the nose of Chris there. Along with the 46 of Matthew Doyle too, had a little bit of just a tiny little clip there.
So on board Ruddock here in the 7. Let's see what he got. I know that feeling, man. That's a hell of a... He's trying to slow the car down. You're carrying that speed in the corner. you plan to go a certain position there, and when you hit the brakes, it just goes even more straight. You're like, oh no, no, no! You're trying to steer away from that car.
Yeah, this, again, again, being a mile track, I mean, you're not going that fast, but you're still going fast enough where it's things happen pretty quick. You just don't have a lot of time to react here.
With all these caution laps, what are we're racing a lap 90 for stage number 2?
Yeah, I think some of the guys that did pit at lap 26, they should be all right with fuel.
Well,
and I believe, what'd you see?
Came in.
Oh, they did recently. Okay.
Well, I know Alexis, he came in. Kyle Cortez hit pit road. Who else hit pit road here on 65? Matthew Doyle, Cody Pierce, Ian Perkins. They all come in here on this caution to kind of restock. You do have a little bit different lineup. You got Hunter West out there. He pitted on lap 31. The 2 leaders on lap 47, 47, 41. Now, Peyton Holland's pitted on lap 52, so he's a little bit fresher tires. But they're all over the board.
Yeah. Well, and I think the keys too is you're gonna have to be in that pit stall at that last stage. You're gonna definitely have to fuel up, just because that's gonna give you enough to at least make it to the end. If of course we stay green, that's not really happening right now, but you never know. You got to plan for it.
You want to plan that out to be in the right spot at the right time for sure. Right now, Jordan Fisher and Trevor Dyer leading as we go back green on lap 68, 150.
Again, the fanning in that dog leg, it seems like it just gets a little bit more wider and wider every time they take that screen flag here. They're able to make it work, yeah.
Yeah, each other room. Everything works out here as we come off turn 2.
And then 11, actually, he's up to 3rd now. He got by Hunter West. And he's got a little bit more tire life than Trevor and Jordan right now. So I won't be surprised if we see the 11 maybe making a pass for the lead here in a few laps.
Just watching back here, there's a lot of great side-by-side racing. Saw some close racing off the corner between Michael Childs and Joseph Richardson. Jacob Booth now getting that position over Matty Davis as he closes in on that duo.
Yeah, they got Alexis right behind him, and you said Michael just got fresh tires, so we're going to see him starting to go forward a little bit here.
Yeah,
going to have to deal with this traffic.
I saw him off turn 2 thinking about 3 wide, and he thought better of it. He kind of backed out of that situation, so some smart driving there. He's got the fresher tires, just needs some green flag running to kind of use those new tires and get by some of these guys.
Yep, it's absolutely what it is. You got to be smart out there, and you got to kind of protect the car at all costs, and think about your race. Think about the whole race, not just the next corner.
Goes underneath Jacob Booth. He's going to take that 10th position now from Booth. Alexis up to 10th. Michael Childs right in front of him. This is that group we were watching just a minute ago. And Childs going to be the next victim for that number 5 car.
Yeah, and he's picking them off a little by little, and it helps when you got a little bit quicker car. It makes it a little bit easier, but you still, it's like what I always say, with great power comes great responsibility. Right now, yeah, Michael's doing just that. Just nitpicking through the field here.
Into 23 in the wall a little bit there at the start.
Ooh, the one's up the track a bit. Chokes up Charles.
Go get a 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, and Mike, Joseph Richardson in that one, he disappeared there for a second as well.
I thought he would get 2 for 1, but Richardson fell
off
the corner. Strong off that
got
outside.
Clear. All right, Matthew Ruddick is next on the list. And Matthew started 32nd and up to 7th too. So yeah, definitely having a pretty good night for himself in that 7 car.
Back up front, Jordan Fisher, Trevor Dyer kind of off by themselves. Braxton Ackridge in 3rd. Sorry, back there with Hunter West. And Peyton Holland kind of in a group of their own. Caddy's Trail tag along back there.
I'm kind of shocked. I was kind of surprised. I was waiting to see Braxton maybe kind of give those guys up front a little bit of run there with the fresher tires. But yeah, it has not happened yet.
Well, here comes Friel, though. Up to 7th spot. Got around Ruddick. Yeah, sets his sights on Thaddeus Friel. Did I say Friel? I meant Alexis. Here he comes Alexis.
Yeah.
Oh, and as I say that, caution comes out. Thad Teasley with some issues on track, it says. Backwards in turn, what is that, 3 and 4? 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm looking for his name on the list here. Let's see what happened to him. he is going in for the pits. That much I can tell you.
Let's see what happened to Thad here. Oh, a little contact from behind. Who is that?
That is
He's
the 40.
Gets contact from 3 different drivers. The
Yeah.
village bicycle there.
Yeah. CJ Gates gets him, and it looks like the 46 of Matthew Doyle gets him.
Who's the initial contact? That's a white car.
That was Zach Sikowski in that 40 machine.
And into the 4. And
I think he's running a Looney Tunes car. If I'm not, or no, it's not. It's a Cartoon Network car.
Let's back it up and see how that transpired, because we see the contact going through the dog leg. And you said that was who? Sikowski?
Yeah.
Let's ride on board. And you're right, it is Cartoon Network. I like that.
Yeah, it's a Cartoon Network, and it's got Droopy and Tom and Jerry on there, so it's some old school stuff and some new school cartoons.
Unfortunately, he's gonna. It's been the wacky races tonight. Yeah, that was
That's
on
right.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network. Trying to be the Roadrunner and not the Coyote, but unfortunately,
That's right. Well, they are definitely playing a cat and mouse game out there tonight. A lot of these guys.
we're trying our best. What
That's
else?
right.
I do remember the wacky races. That was good time.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wacky Racing Group. Yeah. There was a Baron, I believe. It's been a while since I've seen those.
Yeah. 17 in our lower part of our screen there, rolling back up to speed. Chris Alexander not having the night he wanted, but still looking good doing it. Got those Western Auto colors.
He's out there, he's having fun, and he's got a cheering section out there. So
He
I mean, that's
does,
all
he
that matters,
does.
you know?
Let's see what we got here. There it is.
We're just hanging out there, running 26 right now. He's actually the last guy on the lead lap, so we only got 26 guys on the lead lap. Matthew Doyle right now, he's still in the pits, probably getting a little bit of repair. He is 1 lap down. He's the only guy 1 lap down at this point, and actually he's going to be going 2 laps down. Pace car is in, and they're all passing him.
Yep, down into 3 and 4, getting ready for the restart. Lap 77, racing to lap 90 for the stage. Green flag flies, a good launch for the front row. Trevor Dyer going to try to hang with Jordan Fisher, but Fisher going to take the lead. Almost 4 wide back there for 3rd.
Yeah, well, Jordan Fisher taking the lead. I mean, that's kind of a, we've been saying that way too often tonight. Nobody else has got anything for Jordan right now. I'm sure Jordan doesn't care, and Jordan's fans don't care, but the rest of the 38 car field might want to see somebody else leading us at some point tonight.
3 wide to turn 3 back here for about 8th position. Alexich in front of this. Alexich on the charge, though, trying to get into this top 5. Thaddeus Frill right in front of him. And they're kind of stacked up right now. Peyton Holland, Hunter West, Braxton Ackridge all right there together in front of him.
Yeah, they kind of all single filed out there right now. And Alexich looks like he's still going to try to keep play it smart here, maybe try to pick these guys off one by one. But as you get closer to the front of the field, it gets a little bit tougher.
Get somebody in the wall there in 3 and 4.
Real taking a look underneath Peyton Holland, it looks like. Or no, yeah, that is Peyton Holland. He was taking a look, but aborted that move.
Actually, Holland going to look underneath Hunter West. Peyton going for 4th position here under Holland.
Yeah,
I get him right one time. Hunter actually going to try to fend
they're
off
still
Peyton
fighting.
Holland. Yeah.
He's doing a pretty good job. Well, he's using that outside of the line right now in 1 and 2, and just keeping that momentum up. Another preferred line in 3 and 4 is the inside line, but you can still get a pretty good run on that outer line.
Watch it from Thaddeus Frill in the 98 forward for this battle for 4th, still side by side. Thaddeus is like, you guys keep racing. I'm going to try to get there.
Yeah, well, Thaddeus took the real shortcut down through the dog leg there, trying to maybe see if he can make up a little time. When they're too wide like that, now is the time to pounce if you can at least maybe get to a bumper.
You want to at least get one of them. Whichever one's going,
Yeah.
you want to go with them.
That's right. Yeah.
Hauling up the track a little bit, trying to squeeze West. West having none of it. It's going to stick to the outside here. Great side-by-side racing from these two.
Yeah, this has got to be the 4th lap they're on.
Ooh, 18 tried a slide job. He wasn't clear, though.
It's starting to get a little dicey there. Yeah, one of them's like, come on, lift. No, you lift.
Oh, a little bit of a block into the corner. Hunter
Yeah,
West
yeah.
going to the bottom. Payton's like, that's fine. I'll go up here and enter up here.
They kind of switched spots now, it looks like. Oh,
Holland.
no, maybe not.
In the wall a little bit. Going to cut across. Try to do the crossover.
He kind of blocked Thaddeus down there, too. He went down as low as he did. And that man there back to too wide again.
You got Holland running the low line. Thaddeus trying to run lower than that.
And we are about 5 more laps to the stage right now. There's really nothing going on up front. Jordan Fisher is still pulling up that lead over Trevor Dyer. Actually, our top 3 are pretty well spaced out. The biggest run right now is for this 4th spot.
Peyton
And it's
Holland.
going to get extra crowded here because here comes Thaddeus.
Yeah, Holland getting a little impatient, looks like, trying to get this position. Hunter doing a great job running that outside lane, side by side still, coming off the corner. Maybe a little bit of contact coming off, too.
Yeah, I'm just Thaddeus and then 5 of Michael Alexis. They're just licking their chops right now, maybe waiting for something to capitalize on.
Is this the moment? Thaddeus going to go
This
all the
might
way
be.
to the bottom. Is this going to be a 3 wide? Not quite. Can't quite get there. As Peyton kind of backs up the corner, trying to enter on the bottom there under Hunter West, who's actually, he's going to clear here off turn 2.
Yeah. He clears them for now.
Well, all right, there goes Peyton diving into the corner, up the track.
Now watch Thaddeus. Thaddeus is going to take that low line again, though, but I think it really kind of hurts his entry into 1 because we saw Alexic almost kind of dive under him that last lap.
With that,
It makes him a little tight, though, going into 1, going that low.
Yeah, can't quite get that done. Peyton's up the track. Hunter West in good position, although he had a little trouble off the corner. Here comes Peyton once again looking for somewhere to go.
Peyton's he's going to say, I'm going to
Way
take this off.
up.
Yeah, he's way too high.
It's going to cost him that position. I think Thaddeus is going to get around him now. Thaddeus looking underneath Hunter. Is he there? No, not yet. Oh, yes, he is.
He's there now, yeah. And then the 5 is just kind of just chilling out there. Unfortunately, Peyton was the big loser there. He dropped 2 spots because of all that fight.
The 5s with those fresher tires, trying to use those to get around all of these guys. Here he comes to the bottom, underneath Thaddeus Frill, who's underneath Hunter West. Nope, not quite.
They're making the shortest shortcut of that dog leg, the 5 and the 98 right now, or the 96. Yeah, 98, 96.
Some great racing to close this stage out between these guys, Hunter West, Frill, Ackridge, Holland. Put on a show here.
And pits are closed, so yeah, we're going to be having stage here in about another lap or 2. So they are fighting for stage points over here.
This is the last lap of the stage. Who's going to finish where? That is the question. Well, back here is the question. Because I'm going to tell you up front, it's all Jordan Fisher over Trevor Dyer, Braxton Ackridge. That's your top 3. Coming through 3 and 4 for the final time, it's going to be Jordan Fisher locking up both stages so far tonight. Jordan Fisher with the stage number 2 win here at Phoenix. And
dominant run so far.
A photo finish there for 6th spot.
Let's see. You mean 6th then?
6-7, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it. But yeah, it looks like Peyton was able to.
Say you pointed
pull
out to
through.
me. You said it, so.
Peyton just got him by maybe a bumper. Alexich, that is. All right, well.
That's some great
They're
racing.
restacking and racking. I believe everybody's going to come in for tires and fuel right now.
That was
Again,
a lot
you
of-
want to be prepared.
That was a lot of fun right there, Tony. It was fun with those
Yeah,
guys.
that
There
was-
some really good, tough racing. Giving each other room, just enough room to get it done. But you don't want to give them all the room because you need some of that yourself.
Well, that was the longest green flag run we've had tonight, too, as well. So, yeah, these guys, they were able to kind of keep it clean out there and actually provide a little bit of fun racing up there up front here. But now, like I say, though, I think everything's going to be equalized. I think the tire strategy is going to kind of go out the window. I can't imagine anybody staying out, but I don't know. I guess find out. So
Yeah,
far,
here we
so
come.
no, everybody's in.
Coming down pit road. Yeah, all the leaders coming. Actually, everybody on tracks
Yeah.
on pit road.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody stayed out.
We're gonna
All
take
right.
this opportunity while they hit pit road. Look at the chat. We got Sin out there. You know who that is. Good to have you along, man.
Yep.
He gave us a shout out and gave your mom a shout out.
Yeah, she ain't watching tonight. She's probably playing bingo or something. They're in Vegas, so yeah.
87 had his breaker flip before the race. Oh,
Uh,
ah.
well, it is getting warm in some parts of the country, so yeah, maybe we've had another guy in our other league that
Yeah.
always pops breakers when the AC's on.
Yeah, that's true. Running too much on a breaker. That's what happens. Lots of toe
I
links
joke.
broken. I agree.
Yeah.
You got Bill Fisher. Feel sorry for the guys in the last track. Yeah.
I always worry about that breaker. I got a little bitty mini AC unit here in the computer room, so yeah, it does get a little warm. And although I got 20 amp breakers, I changed them out a long time ago.
Jordan Fisher on point again here tonight. Third race in a row. Third dominant performance from him. Let's see. Battled up the field. Zukowski. We got Zukowski fan out there. At least one. Probably more. Let's go. Let's see more of the leaders. Well, there wasn't anything going on up front with the leaders. So all the action was back there from fourth on back. And so...
Yeah, unfortunately, Jordan's not making it very fun up front. He's just out there just clicking off perfectly good laps every lap.
Says, yeah, we're good with it. We're good. I don't know what we're good with, but yeah, I agree. Lots of good racing, absolutely. Jordan. We're seeing a lot of Jordan fans out there. Fun end of the stage for those guys. For those guys it was. For everybody else, it's just kind of boring. But those guys, man, they put on a show out there.
All right, they're in there in 3. Pace car's off.
And we got Trevor. Here we go. Green flag racing. Jordan Fisher, Thaddeus Frill now up front. Top 2. What happened to Trevor?
I don't know. I'm going to actually
Back
have to
to
go back and look.
18th.
Yeah.
You let us know. Give us an update on that. When we
Yeah, I'm going to go back here. I'll take a look.
back racing. Ackridge underneath. Who's that way up the track? Oh, Ackridge around. Off turn 2. Gets sideways. Big wreck going to happen here as it happens right in front of the field. Couple of cars involved. Ackridge involved. Peyton Holland is the one that went spinning around. Caution is out. Ugh.
Ouch. Yeah, I think I had to go back. I did look. Yeah, Trevor actually had an issue pit exit. I think he got a speedy.
Oh. I'm going to blame that on the guy out there in chat that said Trevor. I'm going to say it's your fault, not my fault. I'm kidding, of course. Let's go back and look, though, and see what happened in this last wreck. It looks like the 11 just got loose off the corner and overcorrected. Just happens right in front of everybody. Hunter West got a piece of it. Let's see. While we're on him, let's see. Oh. Couple cars with some big hits there.
Yeah, it looks like Thaddeus got loose even before the 11 did, but then the 11 just had his own little incident right behind.
Well, Thaddeus is high through 1 and 2, had an
Right,
issue.
yeah.
And then the 11, the 11 just comes around. Who's the car? The purple car right behind him.
That is Peyton, I believe. Yeah, Peyton Holland.
Mm. See if we can get a better view of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, Peyton, you can see he slams on the brake right when he sees Braxton get loose, and his car gets loose under brakes.
Yeah. And he gets hit a couple times. One really hard right there in the front. Man, he had such a run going too. I mean, he's one of the guys we were watching there on the last stage.
Yeah. He got clobbered by Matthew Doyle, and that was the first hit. And then let's see who the second guy was.
You know,
96.
They both got loose at the same time almost, it looked like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think, the 96 comes in there and clobbers the right front of. But they both look like they got loose at about the same time.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, fresh tires.
Yeah. Well, you know, they haven't gotten many restarts on fresh tires. You know, it's been old tires. Everybody's kind of stayed out on different cycles, and
Right, yeah.
but I don't know. You can even blame that, to be honest with you. But that is something to think about. Let's run around. Some of these other guys get involved. Michael Childs, he got a piece of this. Let's see what happens here coming off turn 2. It's that's the parking lot. And honestly, it could have been a lot worse, Tony.
Yeah.
So, he just comes to a stop. He didn't get a piece of it. He come to a stop.
No, yeah. Yeah, some of the guys were a little heads up there, and yeah, they hit the brakes, and were able to kind of miss a lot of that.
The 96, I think, here is going to get a pretty good knock on the...
Yeah, well, they're in
Peyton
3 right
Holland
now,
machine.
getting ready to come around. Pace cars in. And they are green, green, green.
Green flag flies. Jordan Fisher out front gets another great restart. Jacob Booth, Travis Burton now in second.
I'll tell you, Jordan has had so much practice tonight
Oh,
on these restarts.
caution.
He is. Yeah, we're yellowed again. Ooh, who's that? The 2 involved.
Is it the 2? I saw Cody
Oh, no, the
Pierce.
32. I'm sorry. The 32 when Cody Pierce actually had a little. Cody was. Yeah, that's where it started.
This here.
Cody Pierce and Matt Davies.
You know what? We saw that same kind of situation on Sunday night where some of the guys think that they're going
Yes.
to take to the apron and they stay on the track, and you're just not prepared for it.
Yeah, you gotta kind of pay attention to that proximity around some of these other cars, especially that dog leg area.
A big hit for both those guys. They're probably going to end both of their nights.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cody got really, really wrecked. 32, he barely missed the inside wall, but I think he already had the left front damage. Yeah, his left front wheel is locked up there.
Yeah, he hit on that left front pretty hard.
I'm looking at Cody now too.
There's Cody here.
rolling. Although he had a lot harder hit though than 32 did.
Cody going into the dog leg, decides to stay on the track. Oh no.
Oh yeah,
I'm correct. I'm staying corrected here. He kind of halfway was on the apron, halfway on the track, and it upset the car, and he got loose and then shot up into the 32. I think that's what happened there, right?
Yeah, it's a hard transition. Yeah, and you just you gotta be nice with it. I'm one of those guys. I really don't like going into that dog leg, no matter what truck or car I'm running. I just I like to stay out of it unless I absolutely need it.
Well, I don't know. Both may be both may
Yeah.
be true, because there may have been contact before that. But we knew that dog leg was going to be tough.
It always is, and I really truly believe this is probably the worst car out of all of them for the dog leg, just because of the stiff suspension and the way the chassis is. But I'm amazed that they're even able to get through here at all, to be quite honest.
With Thaddeus
We
Friel,
see up the sparks that keeps flying every time they go through it, so can't be easy.
Thaddeus Friel on pit road with 1 to go.
That base car lights are off there, double stack.
Cody Pierce on pit road as well. CJ Gates rejoins the field.
Yeah, CJ's 22nd right now, and he's the last car in the lead lap.
All right. Well, again, we're racing to lap 150 here from here on forward. And we only have 49 laps to go.
They're going to click off pretty quick if they could stay green here, so just got to stay green.
Here they go through 3 and 4 for the restart. Travis Burton way up the track there. Green flag's going to fly.
Well, Travis actually has been in a few incidents. You can see that front nose of the car is pretty damaged up, but he's been able to work up the front just to get some track position here. I don't think he's going to be able to stay up there very long, but he was able to work up to the front row there for a second.
Trevor Dyer back there trying to climb through the field and get back into position here, but Jacob Booth fighting for second for Trevor over Travis Burton. Travis hanging on with that damaged car.
Yeah, Jacob gets by him. pretty good. Looks like the 5's getting underneath them now as well.
Yeah, Alexis
Michael
gonna
playing
go.
it. Yeah, Michael's been playing it pretty smart tonight there in that the faux depot car, I'm gonna call it, because it's not really a Home Depot.
Timothy McDonald right here, Chris Alexander. Side by side. There's the two of McDonald. Thaddeus Frills called it a night. He's went to the garage, so he's seen and felt enough tonight, I believe.
Yeah. Right now, yeah. The only guy left on is Cody Pearson at 9. So if we do get it, there's the yellow.
Oh, caution.
Cody should be getting that lucky dog now.
Ian Perkins.
Yeah.
Stopped on the backstretch there.
Yeah, he was stuck on the wall there.
Let's go look. It's 15th caution tonight. Let's go look at the instant replay or see what happened to Ian Perkins. Oh, loose off the corner, and actually, I don't know if the car behind him even touched him, to be honest with you. Did a pretty good job. Who was that right there behind him? We'll see.
That was Zachary Zukovsky that was right next to Ian there. And yeah, it's trying to see. They could have been the net code there. It was, I mean, there was very, very minimal contact, if any.
I don't think it's what started it. I just wondered if he had contact as he was spinning. Because,
yeah, he did get a little loose there.
You said who was that again?
It was Zach Zukovsky.
Let's see where he's running right now. 13th. Let's see it here. Right on board the Cartoon Network machine. Coming off the corner. I don't know. I don't know if they're the only ones that really know if there were contact is those two. That was close once again. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was contact or not, or if he just got loose, but it was really, really close.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, I'm hearing the officials too. They're talking about it. It may have been a netcode situation. It was very close. No actual physical contact from my screen.
I don't want to make that. I don't want to be the one to have to make that call. That's for sure, because that was really, really close. Well, Alexic has worked his way up to second position now. So I feel like he's been climbing up through the field all night. He's on par tire-wise with everybody that's up there now on equal tires. Does he have anything for Jordan Fisher? Nobody else has really shown any propensity to kind of run with Fisher at this point. Trevor Dyer's been close, though. I tell you, they're teammates, and so they probably have similar equipment. He's been right there with them. He is back in sixth, still kind of climbing his way through the field. So we'll see if he can get up there and maybe have something to say about it too.
Well, Michael, he can't sleep on this restart. He's going to have to kind of match that energy and try to get that equal clean air that Jordan's been getting. This is his only opportunity to really maybe fight for this lead here.
And we've seen the guys on the outside have a tough time doing that too. They're 3 and 4 on this restart.
And they're holding each other pretty close here, coming to the green here.
George's like, get off me.
Yeah.
Well, they are low entering turn 3.
You're in my personal space here, yeah.
Here they come through 3 and 4 into the restart zone. Michael trying to keep it tight. Burton launches early. He gets away. They're side by side for second. Burton on the inside actually going to clear and take over second spot.
And you notice how Michael stayed out of that dog leg. He stayed up on the track to try to get that thing wound up there on the restart. Unfortunately, he lost 2 spots though right now.
He did.
Burton and Booth, although yeah, he's getting it. Although here comes Trevor Dyer. Trevor Dyer thinks twice.
He thought about it.
He did. He's like, I can make that work. No, I can't.
He's going to have to fight forward here.
3 wide with Booth in the middle there.
Oh, we got
another
a
yellow. Yeah, I'll tell you, they're making this fun to watch up front here.
David Esky turned around here in the dog leg. He's going to tow. Must be some pretty big damage. We'll see what happened in the dog leg. Is it going to be another case of misjudgment and hard hit? No, he just gets loose. Oh, it hits the pit wall.
Oh.
He hit one of those bumps wrong, Tony. You were talking about how sensitive this next gen is. Gets down the apron early, and he just goes around on it.
I'm honestly, I'm amazed we haven't seen more of that.
We got big hits in front of him too that I missed until we saw that. Let's see who that is.
I gotta go back and look to see what else happened here.
Chris Everett was right around it. Let's see. No, he was behind it.
I know we probably haven't talked about it, but David's got that Van Halen. He's got a Van Halen guitar paint job looking pretty sharp out there. I don't think I've mentioned that all season so far, but he's been running it week in, week out, and good looking skin.
I said Thaddeus Friel was done. He was not done. He was just getting all his damage fixed. He was.
Well, he's back in right now.
He was the one. He went to Dodge. David Esky, and he cut across the track, and his car darted to the right, and unfortunately there was a car there too that kind of turned him into the wall. So more damage for Friel. He's right on board with Thaddeus here. Through the dog leg, he sees it happening down there, and he knows he's coming back up, so he darts up the track, and unfortunately his car goes outside. Who's that? The green car. Is that Everett? Either way, a tough night. Just more damage for Friel. Esky's in the pits as well.
Yeah, we're down to 20 guys now on the lead lap. CJ Gates still sitting in 20th, so almost half the field is either damaged or a lap down right now.
Jordan Fisher's led 104 laps tonight of the 112. And how many of those have been under caution?
I don't know. Is it? It's not 6-7, is it?
Well,
it could be.
Could be.
We've had that was our 16th caution. So.
Yeah, it's been a rough night back there. We knew this would be a tough combination, though, coming in, and it's definitely proved to be a little difficult. How many times we've seen the cars just dart one way or the other? We knew the dog leg was going to make it even more difficult.
Yep, and then our predictions have been pretty accurate for the most part. But we've got less than 40 to go here.
Night racing under the lights here. Cars are shimmering, looking good. The front cars look pretty good. Well, I don't know.
Some
45's got some rough damage, but Jordan Fisher not a scratch on it as we come into the restart zone. Fisher over Travis Burton. Green flag flies, and another great jump for Jordan Fisher.
He's had practice this whole night. He's got a huge lead. He was able to really get a jump off that restart there.
Watching this battle for second, though. The 5-0 Lexus trying to. We got another caution.
Another yellow.
And I don't have any cars listed, but
I'm trying to see.
Ian Perkins is slow back there. I don't know if he was just missing something that happened. If he's back there, he had to drive through it. So let's go back and see if we can see what happened. Our 17th caution. 3 wide into the corner. The 12, there's Ian Perkins. Yes, the 12 and the Perkins machine make contact, sends him sideways. Nobody crashed, just got sideways, and we have caution once again.
Well, at least it wasn't a bad caution or a lot of damage there. We've got enough cars out there damaged. I know you were saying they were shiny. Well, they're the extra wrinkles in their finishes making them a little extra shiny.
Yeah. What's your Menards car that you like?
Yep. Well, I like that. I've never been a fan of that color yellow, but the store is the greatest store in the world.
See, I like the bright colors. Yellow, give me a neon orange. That's why I like the Home Depot car. It looks really good. Well, it's not neon orange, but it's, bright orange, something like that. Even the Procore cars back there.
Yeah, but the Home Depot is orange. Menards should be green because, all the stores are green.
Or sorry, Pro Mod. Procore was, that was something different. Yeah, Pro Mod, the 19 of Jacob Booth, looking good. He's one of the Pro Mod drivers. You were asking about that. I know he's one of them. I forgot the other ones, and I'm sure chat will remind me, but looking good. Let's go Peyton Holland. out there in chat. Get back up there, Booth.
Well, the 87 was also one of the Pro Mod guys.
Yeah, Corey Clark. Yeah, Corey
Yeah.
Clark would be one of the Pro Mod. Yeah, so he's cheering on Booth now. Fisher, get back up there. Dyer, and he's doing that as well. You guys are encouraging these guys. They're doing that. Dyer back up to 4th position. Booth in 5th. So both these guys back in play up front. Alexic wants that stolen win from Sunday. Yeah, I was
We were there. Yeah,
That
we
was a
saw it.
tough one.
Yeah, he's definitely he's in the spot where he could do it. He's just he's got to get that restart down pat. I mean, unfortunately, Jordan has had a lot of practice getting these restarts down, and that last one was pretty brutal to the rest of the field. He had a pretty good lead in one lap.
and
So
Holy Crown's Halo says
Yes.
this track is brutal. Apron makes it very difficult. Absolutely.
well, they do
Absolutely.
actually have an option to run this track without the dog leg. I mean, is that something
Yeah,
you guys
no.
even would want to see though? I mean,
No.
I don't know. Yeah, I would rather have it.
No, because if you dip a tire down there, it gives you a penalty, and I don't.
Well, that's
I wouldn't
true, yeah.
want to deal with that. I'm not an admin here, but I can tell you from experience, I don't think that's really an option. And they used to have cones down there you'd knock out of the way when you got down there, which was
That's
annoying.
right, yeah,
Come
yeah.
around every lap and see cones flying. So, all right, let's get back in this one. It's going to be 33 laps to go as they come into the restart zone. Alexic on the outside of your leader, Jordan Fisher. Pretty good jump for Alexic that time. He's going to maintain second and drive down into turn 1 with him.
And he kind of stayed a little bit lower on the track this time. He didn't kind of ride that ring like we had seen him before.
Here comes Trevor Dyer back to the outside of Travis Burton, trying to take over third. And does so. Oh, Travis going to drive it down in there right on the back bumper of Trevor. No contact,
Almost.
but that was
Yeah.
close.
Man, Jacob gave him a little bit of a little lift there, but they are 3 wide now for 4th. Or at least they were. They sorted that out. There goes Trevor Dyer. He's on the outside of Alexic now. He took over second.
Well, that was an easy pass there for Trevor
Yeah.
Dyer. Up to second spot now. Is he going to have something for his teammate up front, Jordan Fisher?
Well, I don't remember. Did Trevor get tires not too long ago? He may have pitted.
They have the same lap tires, although
Oh, they
that
do.
last
Okay.
lap, Trevor Dyer was the fastest car on track. 26:05. The leader's 26:17.
Well, you remember too. I believe he had a speedy then on that pit road, so he was kind of pushed to the back of the pack. He's been tearing through this field here. Does he have enough tire though to catch his teammate?
Well, that's what we're here to find out, isn't it? 30 laps to go to find that out. Can Trevor Dyer steal this one away from Jordan Fisher? We saw an exciting finish on Sunday night that came down to the last couple laps. It was a pass with 2 laps to go. We're going to have another one here?
Yeah, very, very, very well possible. Yeah. I'll tell you though, we've kind of seen the 3-car breakaway, and that's what we've seen right now. It's 2 of the 3 cars are the same right now.
2 cars up front, teammates. Fisher, Dyer, 1-2. Alexic waiting in the wings in third if something goes wrong here. These guys have said before, they're going to race hard. They're going to race each other. They want, they're drivers themselves. They want to win this race. And I'm sure everybody's tired of seeing Fisher dominate. Trevor Dyer's up there probably the same way, even though it's his teammate.
Well, last time we broadcasted this league, Trevor was their champion, and yeah, since Jordan's came in, Trevor's kind of been taking a little bit of the back seat there, so he's got a little redemption. He needs a win here.
1-2. Although the 5's hanging on right there, not too far back.
Yeah, Michael's kind of hanging with the 2 of them right now. Although Jordan's starting to pull out a little bit of a gap now to Trevor. If Trevor's got something for him, he's going to need to start using it pretty soon because we only got about 25 to go here. 26 to go.
38 starting to change his lanes a little bit, trying to find some way to make some momentum off these corners.
He's going to need to have to find a little bit of speed here. Let's see, at the line. Alexic ran a 26.6. Let's see, I lost all the guys here. Jordan ran a 26.4. Trevor ran a 26.5. So yeah, they are all 1/10 of each off of each other, with Jordan still being the quickest out there right now.
Looking back off your leader, the 39 official, looking back at the teammate 38, Trevor Dyer.
Fortunate, Jacob Booth just he's starting to fall off a little bit. He just got passed by Travis Burton, Hunter Ward, and I believe Kyle Cortese now is maybe might be working on him here in a second.
Around the outside, Joseph Richardson though.
Oh,
Jacob Booth
Jacob's
hard.
at the wall.
Oh,
they're gonna put him 3 wide.
Oh no, Jacob's broken. Jacob's broken. He's in
Yeah,
the wall
he
again in
is.
3 and 4. Steering broken on that car. Right front suspension problems. He's going to have to limp this one back
yeah.
around. That was a hard hit off turn 2.
And he found a little bit of clearing. Yeah, he's getting down on the apron. That was a smart move on his part.
But will it turn? It wouldn't turn left on him.
Wow. Yeah, unfortunately for Jacob, he was having a pretty good run there.
He does make it back to pit road, so we stay green. Jordan Fisher, like you said, Tony, starting to inch out away from Trevor Dyer just a little bit here. And Trevor actually kind of inching away from Michael Alexis, so starting to get kind of strung out up front for the top 3 once again.
Yeah, all 3, though, ran 26.9s that last lap.
Hunter West running in 4th. Good rebound for him up to 4th position. He's the one that started what? He's
33rd.
Yeah, 29 positions. So starting in the back. Great run towards the front here.
Our Charger award tonight for that 50 car, that Skittles machine.
And in 5th spot is Travis Burton, and that beat up number 45. He's been in a little bit of everything all night tonight. So for him to be running 5th, that's impressive.
Yeah, for the front nose damage he's got on that car, and again, he was just making a few passes as well to kind of retain that 5th spot. He fell back a little bit, and yeah, he's definitely. It's impressive what he's got, what he's able to do with the car in the shape that it is in.
Joseph Richardson in 6th spot, having a quiet night. The battle back here behind him, though. Kyle Cortese, Chris Alexander. We haven't mentioned that 17. I know Chad has. Here he is in the top 10 going around Cortese. He's going to get that 7th position. So Alexander up to 7th, Cortese back to 8th.
Yeah, he took it pretty good. When did Chris pit? I almost wonder maybe he went in for some freshies there.
No, 92. He's on the same as everybody else.
Interesting.
Now, I'll say Hunter West has got 4-lap fresher tires up there in 4th spot.
Okay.
But it's only 4 laps.
Yeah, he's unfortunately, he's 2 seconds behind off of 3rd right now. So there's a bit of a, he's kind of on he's the castaway of the race right now, just kind of on his own little island.
We may have a battle for 2nd brewing here. So Trevor Dyer's starting to drop back just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping that on board. I don't know if Alexis is going to have enough to get there, though.
Let's see the battles. Oh, almost contact into turn 1 there. Watching Kenneth Presley. And I think Zach Sokowski there. And another Skittles. He's in this. Is he Skittles or is he Cartoon Network? I can't remember.
Zach is a Cartoon Network.
That's right.
And Hunter is in the Skittles car. I know they look kind of similar.
Yeah. There's Sokowski. I know we got some guys out there watching him. He's back in 18th spot. Listen, a lot of these cars look really. I love the paint schemes, the different variety that these guys come up with over here at Apex Racing, the Cup Series. They do a good job painting up their cars. Man, it's a variety. They all look good. And I love seeing what they come up with, even if I do get them confused from time to time.
Yeah, well, you're not alone there. I get them. I get them confused quite a bit, and it is kind of difficult too when they're always changing up the paint schemes. Usually, you're looking for, say, a green car or a red car that's kind of consistent. And yeah, it's fun to see them, but it's a little hard to remember who's who.
Yeah, I miss who's in the 19. That's our buddy Jacob Booth. Had some issues there, unfortunately. I miss his Wendy's cars.
That's right, yeah.
He was in Wendy's a lot, and I was like, okay, I can remember that.
That's right, yeah. He was the Wendy's machine.
Here goes Troy Sand working over Michael Childs. That's right outside the top 10, 11th spot.
Yeah, back up front. I mean, we got 1.3 seconds from 1st to 2nd and 2.3 seconds from 1st to 3rd. So yeah, there's a second spacing between all three drivers right now. And then if you go back another second, you got Hunter West sitting in fourth. So they are all pretty much spaced out, but Hunter's actually starting to kind of close in a little bit on Michael. So
he's got a very small tire advantage. I don't know that that's enough to even really measure 4 laps there, but there is that. If you want to encourage your driver, you tell him, hey, you got a tire advantage. I wouldn't tell him how much, but
yeah. Well, he ran about a 10th slower than Michael that last lap. Actually, Michael ran about 2/10 quicker than Trevor. But Jordan's still running out 27.1. So he actually just ran a 27.27 that last lap. Actually, Hunter ran a 27.31. So out of the top 4, you got Jordan out front, and then Hunter with the second quickest lap. So they are shaking it up a little bit. I don't know. What do we got? 12 more, 13 more to go here.
13 laps. We're watching this battle between Travis Burton and Chris Alexander. Not much of a battle. Chris Alexander drove it down into turn 1 and took that position away. So Alexander up in the 5th spot, top 5. Good rebound for him. Travis Burton, though, struggling with maybe a little bit of that damage and probably not good for his tires. Going to fall back to 6th.
Well, I'm just kind of shocked that, with Chris kind of being on equal tires as well. I mean, he's definitely been able to kind of save some stuff throughout the run here. Through all the mayhem since lap 92, and obviously just moving forward, doing a great job.
Watching Jordan Fisher continue to expand his lead, 2.3 seconds now between first and second. Trevor Dyer back to 2.3 seconds back, and lapping some cars here. Now Alexis not able to really close in, so it's kind of stabilized there. But you're right, Hunter West, I guess.
Yeah, he's
is
there.
The one we have to kind of watch. He is on the charge.
Yeah, those 4 laps, I mean, are definitely starting to show up. 4 lap fresher tires there. Unfortunately, he's got less than 10 though to get it done if he wants to be on this podium here.
He's only got to make 1 pass to be on the podium.
That's right.
But don't call it a podium, especially if you're a FanDuel customer. If you know, you know.
I don't know, but maybe you'll have to tell me later.
Well, let's just say that NASCAR got their scoring screwed up at the end of the race, and FanDuel said, that's good enough for us, and screwed some people out of a top 5 for SVG, which cost them some money. So they're not very happy, and I wouldn't be either.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the 5 into the wall off turn 2 there. It's going to open up this battle for third. Here comes Hunter West underneath.
They got a little bit of lead traffic. Oh, Michael gets pinched with that lead traffic.
A little bit of a pick there. It's going to put Hunter West up in the 3rd position.
Wow. I mean, Trevor's starting to fall off now, too. I mean, Hunter might actually even have a shot at second here.
Yeah, the gap's 3.1 seconds between Jordan Fisher up front and Trevor Dyer. You're right. Hunter might have a chance here. Under a second between the 2 of them.
Yeah, let's see. Hunter's last lap. Well, they just crossed. So yeah, Hunter ran a 27.54 to a 27.56. A tick quicker.
Look at him up the track, trying to get that momentum off the corner as they lap these cars. Though it kind of throws a
yeah. The lap traffic is definitely starting to maybe hurt some of these guys right now a little bit.
Although we'll see the time this time by. Because Hunter's definitely making some inroads. I don't know if it's much, though.
He doesn't have to push it really that much. Just another dominant performance by him all night.
Just had a weird glitch. Had a connection drop here on OBS. So if you guys saw that, apologies there. But it looks like we're back up and going. 5 laps. Now 4 laps remaining for your leader, Jordan Fisher. Is he? Oh, no, we got a caution.
Wow.
Is it Trevor Dyer?
I think it is, yeah, because Hunter is just shot in front of him. So, yeah.
Oh, no.
Trevor got into the 27 lap car interference there. Wow.
Let's go back and look at our our instant replay here. Let's see what Tony is talking about. Coming off turn 4. Oh, boy.
I wouldn't even really say it was interference, but they were there, and wow.
I think the green car was trying to get out of the way and
yeah.
just misjudged it there.
Well, they had Matt Davies on top of him as well, so he was trying to be skinny there, and yeah, maybe Trevor didn't see the car on the outside as well, far outside. Wow.
Well, I was right on board with Trevor. Let's see what he saw coming off the corner there, trying to just stay in front of Hunter West here.
Now they do have 3 attempts at a green-white checker, and I believe we are going to be in one right now.
We got pit stops, Tony.
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if people were going to pit.
Trevor Dyer in pit road, Michael Alexis, Travis Burton, Kyle Cortez, some of the guys.
Hunter's in.
Although we got a lot of guys staying out too.
Yeah.
What is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars staying out.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through the field here right now. Myself, just to kind of see who we got here. A couple of guys maybe getting a little bit of a wave around.
7 cars up front stayed out. So it's going to be, 8th is going to be Hunter West, who got the freshest. He was the first one off with fresh tires. And he was on fire there too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm looking.
Oh, Trevor Dyer with an issue again.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got a little bit more damage on that car. That hit was probably hard there.
Coming off pit road here, he had an issue. Let's see. Gasses it up, comes off pit road. Oh, and just spins it. He's going to have more damage to fix because he nosed it into the wall, I believe, right there. Let's see it here. Yeah. Well.
All right. So the top 8 cars stayed out right now.
No, he didn't really hit the wall there. He'll be all right.
All right. Actually, I'm wrong. The top 7 cars stayed out. Hunter West is the first car with fresh tires here. But we have a green-white checkered. There is not a lot of time. If we get another caution, though, this might be pretty good for some of these guys.
And how often have we seen cautions breed cautions tonight?
That's right, yeah.
Right now, your top 3 right now are Jordan Fisher, Chris Alexander, and that's 17 up on the front row. Yeah. Skylar Daly with a rebound from way back in 12th position. You got Joseph Richardson and Matthew Ruddick, Troy Sand and CJ Gates all staying out on old tires. Hunter West with new tires. Let's see what happens here as we get the green flag. Our first green-white checkered attempt of the night. Green flag flies. Fisher is away.
Fisher just wants to see that white flag drop so he can call this thing a done deal here. But everybody else would probably, and we're yellow again.
You didn't get it out of your mouth quick enough.
That's right.
Cody Pierce around in the dog leg. We've got somebody else turned around right there too.
I heard that Chris Alexander may have jumped the restart. What? They might be giving him. They might clear that black flag for him, but yeah, I don't know.
What happened here to cause this caution here?
Yeah, it didn't look like he did.
Contacts. Matty Davis and Cody Pierce with some contact there. You know what this looks like, Tony, in the dog leg? You've seen it all night?
Yep.
Miscommunication. Cody Pierce stays on track. The 54 cuts across like he was going to the apron, and he wasn't.
Yep.
We got somebody.
Wow.
Was that Trevor Dyer got clipped? It was.
Yeah.
With the spinning car, and then he gets hit again in turn 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he received an EOL from that last caution, so put him back there. And yeah, he's just his night has gone backwards.
Boy, I think he's got some sort of issue with his car. And I know he does. There he goes. Down to the infield, trying to get by the rack. Unfortunately, that green car comes across, clips him. slides into the corner. He's going to get hit again here. Oh. I think it was that Zukoski? One of those white cars.
Yeah. All right, Chris Alexander. I've been kind of monitoring what's going on in the race department there, and yeah, Chris Alexander did have his black flag cleared. So I believe though he's going to be restarting. He'll be restarting third though.
He is in third. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting third now. He's going to stay there. 95 is getting the wave around. So that's going to put us on, what, 16 cars on the lead lap here?
Where'd our fresh tires go? Well, we got some new guys with fresh tires. CJ Gates, lap 115, but you got Alexich, lap 148, Kyle Cortez, 148. Alexich, the highest running of the guys that stopped last. He is in 6th position.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they're going to have to just kind of find some space here in the dog leg, and maybe, hopefully, they can fire off quick enough.
We'll see what happens. Jordan Fisher going to lead them down, though. It's been a long night for these guys. He's wanting to take this one home. Skylar Daly on the outside in the 12. Alexander Ruddick Gates green flag is out. Second attempt of the green-white checkered is underway.
Jordan gets that launch again. 12th kind of be able to match the energy. He doesn't have the tire. He's just going to maybe just try to hang on here for a second.
Oh, 5 goes around from contact in turn 1 and 2. Caution comes out. Oh, and they're wrecking big off of turn 2. Who is that?
I'm zooming in. I'm looking to see who that is. That is the 23 of Michael Childs.
Big hit off turn 2. 20th caution of the night.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Michael Childs in the 23. He just gets below that incident. They were 3 wide. He gets just a little clip, and it shoots straight up the track.
He is done for the night. Had a good run going, and it all goes away here at the end.
Yeah, a lot of current.
I'll show you the wreck at the beginning again, but he does get clipped right there, and unfortunately, I don't know if it breaks something or what, but he shoots right up the track.
Well, I just think it's the pendulum effect of this car here.
They come through, and then we see in the background the 23 going into the spin cycle.
Well, there only is one good news I can tell you. This is the last green-white checker. So this is going to be it for these guys. Jordan's just going to have to do one more restart here.
Of course, like you're right, the one clips the 23 as it goes by, and it just upsets the car just enough for it to get to rocking there. And a big hit. I think Kyle Cortez. How much time we got, Tony? We'll go one more on board here.
We're they're still rolling around single file, so we've got plenty of time.
Kyle Cortez sees that, and then the 23 right in front of him.
I'm curious to know if some of these guys even have enough gas. They should, but you never know.
Trevor Dyer behind all this, trying to work his way through and just right into the 2 there.
I almost wonder too if that might have been a shifting issue where he downshifted the Michael Childs in the 23. Maybe got him a little loose there as well.
I don't think so from the onboard cam. I think he just got clipped just enough to upset the car.
Yeah.
And of course, when you upset these cars, man, they do some silly things sometimes. And,
right, yeah. All right,
all right.
They are double file again, going around turn 1. Pace car will be dipping in for the last time.
Hang with Skylar Daly.
Yeah.
Does the pace car need to pit for gas?
I hope not.
We've seen that before in NASCAR races.
Yeah.
Alexander in 3rd, Ruddick in 4th, CJ Gates in 5th. You got Hunter West back there in 6th. Really hasn't made any headway forward. A lot of our guys with fresh tires got caught up in that last wreck, but I tell you, Skylar Daly is a little bit fresher tires here. We'll see if he can hang with our leader in our final green-white checkered restart. Here we go. Into the restart zone. Green flag flies. He hangs pretty good. The 12 is there.
Can he steal it? That's going to be the big question here. He's going to have a couple of good corners.
Well, I tell you, Fisher gets through the gears really good and kind of pulls out a lead here in 1 and 2.
Yeah, he does.
Will they make it to the white flag?
So much practice, that guy.
So far, so good. Fisher out front. No issues so far through 3 and 4.
Tyler Brown underneath Chris Alexander right now, trying to make that pass.
White flag, 1 lap to go here for Jordan Fisher. The dominant performance continues. Skylar Daly in second. Travis Burton in third. The battle is for third. Here comes the 17 up the track. A little bit of contact with the 45. They make it work, though. They stay straight as they come down the backstretch. 45 trying to hang on to it. All this happening, though, behind your winner tonight. It's going to be all the 39. Jordan Fisher going to take win number 3 and sweeps the beginning of the season.
Wow. Man, Skylar was able to hang on to second, man. That was great. Good job by him. Travis Burton, even with the damaged car, coming home third. Hunter was 1 short. I mean, he still had hard charges tonight, though, but valiant effort at the end.
Yep, but tonight's all up front, all night. He led 152 laps. Do you think coming in he'd think he'd lead more laps than we had in the scheduled distance?
Yeah, I don't know. A dominant performance. I mean, we've said it from day one, too. I mean, clean air is king, and no matter what series, no matter what car, no matter what track, Jordan was able to maximize it every night, all night. He's had so much practice on these restarts, too. He is, 3 for 3?
3 for
These
3.
guys are going to have to start sharpening their pencils or doing something here. And if they want to even have a competition with this guy right now, he is just so dominant.
I think his closest competition all night was his teammate, Trevor Dyer. Unfortunately, had some issues, but definitely was the closest to him. But I don't think he really was able to hold a candle to him on the long run either, the little long runs we had.
Right.
So, yeah, you're right. They're going to have to do a little studying. Even his teammates maybe study a little bit and see what they can do and see if they can take it to him here going forward. 3 in a row for Jordan Fisher. Let's look at our results here tonight for the Phoenix 150, the Apex Racing Cup Series here. Jordan Fisher with the win. Skylar Daly, a great jump up to second there at the end and able to grab a great finish here tonight. Travis Burton with that beaten and battered car. Drags it across the line to a P3. He's got to be happy about that. We'll talk to him. Hunter West in 4th position. Great rebound for Hunter. He's the guy we were talking about starting in the back, charged to the front, was in contention most of the night. Chris Alexander with a 5th place finish in that number 17. He didn't have the start he wanted here tonight, but he got to finish here. Top 5 for him. Michael Alexich finishes in 6th position at number 5. What'd you say? Faux Depot Chevrolet.
But the Faux Depot, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. CJ Gates in 7th position in the 42. He had his struggles as well. Rebounds for a top 10. Zach Zukowski up into the 8th position. A good top 10 finish for him. Didn't get the start he wanted either, but he's going to end up in the top 10. Matthew Ruddick finishes in 9th position in the number 7 Chevrolet. And 10th position for Timmy McDonald in the number 2. 11th spot for the one of Joseph Richardson. Cody Pierce finishes in 12th position, 13th for the 88 of Cal Cortez, 14th for the 38. That's Trevor Dyer. He did not get the finish that he probably thought he deserved tonight. 15th position goes to Troy Sand. 16th going to the 54 of Matty Davis.
All right, 17th we have Missio Flores. Then we have 18th Kenneth Presley. Michael Childs finished 19th. Ian Perkins 20th. David Iskey 21. Chris Everett 22nd. Jacob Booth, 23rd. Robert Brown, 24th. Thaddeus Friel Jr., 25th. Matt Davies, 26th. Sheldon Swindle, 27th. Peyton Holland, 28th. Braxton Ackridge, 29th. Bobby Bender, 30th. Thad Teasley, 31st. Matthew Doyle, 32nd. Ryan Floyd, 33rd. Dalton Suprina, 34th. Trey Whitehead, 35th. Landon Rainey, 36th. Matthew LaRiviere, 37th. Ted Latimer, 38. Billy Smith, he's on the list, but he didn't start or finish. But he was the 39 car field. Man, there was a lot of good cars in the 20s and beyond. Just reading out some of those names. A lot of guys just didn't have the night they want. It's still kind of early in the season, so there's plenty of time to rebound from that. You guys will get them next week, right?
The Duel in Desert was not friendly to a lot of these guys. It was a rough night for a lot of these guys, even early on. Had some struggles, and you're right. Some fast cars. Zaprina back there, Whitehead, all these guys back there. Braxton Ackridge in 29th, he was running towards the front. Yeah, I mean, it's Peyton Holland. He had a really quick car. If he could get to the front, he may have been a challenger to the leader, but didn't get the finish he needs. So, it was a tough night out there for all these guys for sure. But you win some, you lose some, and well, we're luckily going to get to talk to our top three here, and they're probably going to have some positive things to say about tonight's race for sure, man. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will talk to the top three finishers. We'll see what they have to say about tonight's event. We'll do that on the other side. We'll be right back after this.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Back here at Phoenix Raceway, finishing up the Apex Racing Cup Series Phoenix 150, or 160, I guess, at this point, here on Full Throttle Television with Tony Solari. We're going to kick it over to our post-race show here for the Apex Racing Cup Series and talk to our top three finishers of tonight's event and see what they have to say of what they saw out there. And some of these top three, they saw a lot. They come through the field a couple of times. We'll start it with our third place finisher who saw a lot tonight, and his car saw a lot tonight, the 45, Travis Burton. Travis, you were able to get that thing fixed up and get it back across the line at third position, man. Congratulations on the third. It was an up and down night for you for sure. You saw a lot out there, so I'm interested to hear your take about tonight's event.
Oh, Lord. Okay, first of all, it was a blast because, earlier I had about 2 minutes of damage. I came in, multiple cautions, fixed it all. And then I got involved in one of those wrecks, like during the last stage. They gave me like apparently it was a minute of damage. So, and I don't know where the speed came from. Like, I don't know what happened because I was just full sending it through turn 1 and turn 3. And I was like, okay, it's sticking. So at least this damage isn't too bad. And that last caution, I came down, grabbed right sides, hoping that not too many people stayed out. And through that last restart, the seas just parted. And next thing I know, I'm in fourth with a chance to get second. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun to call up here too, man. It was exciting, some exciting racing up there, 3, 4, 5 wide racing. We saw a little of all of it up here, and yeah, you were involved in a good bit of it too. I know you saw quite the amount there, and it looked like your car was okay to fire off on short runs, Pete, which is great because we had a lot of short runs there at the end. But it seemed like it fell off just a little bit, probably from the damage that you incurred. But you still had the speed on the short run, and that's what you needed there at the end.
Yeah, I did notice that I was keeping up with them early run, but once that damage, like, it started to affect my right rear, or no, not my right front. Which after that one of those long runs with that damage, I think it was at like 40, which I could tell. I was like, yeah, this shouldn't be at 40, and luckily I was just able to keep this thing off the wall. I definitely turned a couple of people from my front bumper, but you know, it's Phoenix. It's gonna happen. Everyone's spread out. Someone's gonna come up and hit you. It's just it's bound to happen. So
listen, if you didn't hit a car tonight, which I don't think Fisher ever did, so I mean, credit to him, he was a friend away from all this. But man, back there, if you didn't hit a car, I don't know how you didn't, because it was chaotic at times. Sure, we had some great racing back there though. Coming to the end of the stages, it was a lot of fun to watch, man. And of course, always you put on a show there and come back to a top three. So congrats on that, man. I'm going to throw it to you though, let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Thank you. All right, first of all, I do want to shout out my teammate, Zach Sikorsky. He finally got himself a top 10. I am so proud of that dude. He's been doing so much work behind the scenes, just trying to get faster, and I could see it. And luckily, I think he finished with like 5 minutes of damage on that thing. So I don't know where or how he got up to here, but I'm so happy for him. I do want to thank my friends and family. Everyone's watching for y'all to put on a broadcast. I've had some pretty tough first 2 weeks, but I'm just so glad to be back up in the front, and hopefully it continues. But I do also want to thank y'all for putting on this amazing broadcast. It's a blast to watch back, even though when I'm not doing well, it kind of sucks. But
we love to call them, man. And we kind of get lost in the action too up here being race fans. That's what we were talking about it earlier about how exciting and entertaining it is just from that standpoint. So sometimes we get lost in the sauce as well, man. So you guys keep putting on the great shows and we'll keep calling them. And I would love to be a fly on the wall in your teammating with you and Zach, because I'm telling you, he went through the ringer too. You guys had an up and down and an exciting night, but it ends pretty well for you guys. So congrats, and we'll see you next week at Vegas.
All right, thank you.
There's your third place finisher, Travis Burton, getting it done here tonight. Getting the third place after a rough and tumble kind of a start. Gets to finish up in the top 3 finishing positions. So congrats to him. Tony, I believe you're standing by with our second place finisher, Mr. Skylar Daly.
Yeah, here with second place, Skylar Daly, man. You had a little bit of an up and down night, and I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Menards, so seeing Menards up in the top 3 was kind of fun to see.
Oh yeah, that was it was an interesting start. Definitely made me work the whole time. I'm sweating right now. It was something.
Yeah, there's a bit of carnage here and there, but a couple of guys made that last pit stop move. You chose not to, and it turned out to be a good strategy. What was your thought process behind staying out? Just you just felt like that track position, you rolling a dice, so to speak.
So I had some damage. I had about 6 minutes of damage, probably 50 laps in, and every caution I was going down and just doing 45 seconds to a minute. And my last stint for repairing it was 15 laps after one of the cautions. So I'm like, I'm just going to stay out. I got plenty of fuel. I got brand new tires. I'm just going to keep on rolling with it and just stick with it and see what I can come across. It's just try not to slip and slide too much while I was out there.
Well, you did a great job. I mean, you were able to kind of hang on to second there too. You were starting to match the energy of Jordan. We thought you might even had a little bit of a run for him for that lead there early on. That last restart, we were just watching. You finally were able to kind of match a little bit of energy. I mean, obviously he got you in the end, but still, it was a fantastic night for you. And do you enjoy Phoenix? Is this something? Is a track you like?
It's a track. I mean, I'm not sure if I like it, but it's not bad. It's good because it's different. It gets a challenge. So that's what's enjoyable about it.
Well, that's cool. It's good to see up here in the top 2. Well, in second place rather. But yeah, congrats again on second. And the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, I just want to thank the Van guys, Veteran Affiliated Networking. Those guys work with them, do some good stuff with some veterans. I also want to thank the Bloodstripe Brewing. It's a veteran-owned craft brewery in Alcoa, Tennessee. I want to thank the Apex guys for inviting me here last minute when I said, hey, the day before Daytona. And, you guys up here broadcast and put on a good show.
Well, you guys put on the show. We just comment on it. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. And again, man, congrats on second. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Brody, you're with Mr. 3-time. Probably going to be 4-time soon, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm down in Victory Lane with Jordan Fisher here. 3 wins in a row. I'm going to bring my fish finder. I couldn't find you out there. You were up front, off away from everybody, and kind of dominating this race, man. Congrats! What a dominant performance out there on all the restarts we had. You got plenty of restart practice tonight. But you didn't falter on one of them, man. 20 cautions, 19 restarts you had to live through there, and didn't phase you a bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was kind of assuming that at some point they were going to time my restart. So, I mean, I think there was a couple of times I tried to change it up, overall. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, we were able to just nail those restarts. And as long as we kind of did that and controlling the dog leg on the bottom, it was just hopefully, we were able just to keep it up front off those restarts. So that's what we were able to do.
Yeah, absolutely. The 12 got a pretty good restart on that last one, trying to hang with you, but you got through the gears so good. You got down to turn one and had a gap on him as well. The 5 had a great restart a couple of times with you there too. You had to watch him, but really, like I said, you were able to get through the gears, not only the restart, the launch, but also get through the gears down into turn one and clear everybody. And that was pretty much the race. Once you got clean air, once you got clear of them, it just seemed like you were coasting out there.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it was all about kind of setting our pace. So I was really just kind of paying attention to what lap times I was running. So I was making sure I was, consistent, keeping it within 1/10 every single lap. So then we're not, overheating the right side tires too much for the most part. So, yeah, I mean, once we kind of settled in the pace there, we had kind of a long green flag run towards the end of the race. And you kind of saw how everybody's tires kind of affected once we actually got some green flag racing, and we were able to kind of put a decent gap comfort on there and kind of set in a good pace where we didn't really have to push the tires too much.
Yeah, the one time I do want to ask you this: the one time that you lost control of the race, I think was after stage one. We had some guys flip the stage in stage one, kind of put you back in the pack a little bit. At that point, were you worried that it was going to, it seemed like track position was really important tonight, but also having a good car apparently is very important. Were you a little worried when you got put back in the pack a little bit and had to work through the field? You're always kind of worried when you're behind cars because you don't know what they're going to happen, what's going to happen. But did that affect the way you had to drive a little bit? Did you, did that bother you at all at that point?
I mean, I definitely had to, just be careful. I didn't want to put myself in a bad situation. So definitely always going to be a little bit cautious off that restart because as you saw off that restart, pretty much both lines completely checked up and I was forced out wide and then I just kind of swung it down. I was able to obviously make up some positions that way. So yeah, at that point, it was just kind of make sure that we keep the car clean. Don't put myself in a bad situation. I know I got the speed on the track. So just kind of pick my spots and, I'll make my way back up.
Yep. Like clockwork for sure, man. Look good out there. I'm going to throw it to Tony and Tony, go ahead and take it away.
Well, I hope everybody's sitting down, but I actually have 2 questions, which is a big change here. So the first question is, has anybody in the league asked for any help from you yet? And are you getting sick of winning yet?
Yeah, a few guys have reached out to me, so I've gotten a few of them in my After Speed Breaks Discord in the community. So obviously between working with all the van guys and a lot of the guys within the league, just kind of showing them what I'm doing on the track, speed, everything, trying to help them out with kind of just running laps with them in general. So yeah, if you guys are listening, you're a part of Apex, I would love to have you guys in the Fish Speed Breaks community and work on, getting faster all together.
Well, yeah, the proof is in the pudding right there. So yeah, definitely take up his advice. Maybe get a little assistance from him. He's out here dominating races, and yeah, I'm sure you can teach these guys a few tricks. I might, I could probably use a couple of tricks, but I don't know. I might be too old to learn new tricks. But you did a hell of a job tonight. Congrats on the 3-peat, and yeah, that's about it, man. Back to you, Brody.
Yeah, I don't know if a fish can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess we'll find out. Maybe
not. Yeah. That's right.
Man, I love to see it, man. You look good out there again. 3rd week in a row, 3 different kinds of tracks too, and 3 different dominant performances, man. So congratulations once again. Awesome performance out there. You're making me look bad. We're trying to keep up with you and show the action that's on the track, and they're like, well, show us the leaders. And it's like, well, the leader's way up there, so by himself. It's not that exciting. So, but anyway, man, congratulations on the win tonight. And I'm going to throw it to you, let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Yeah, I want to thank all the admins, Apex, for putting on a great league as always and allowing us somewhere to race. You guys for putting on an awesome broadcast as always. Getting a lot of people watching, and it's awesome to see that everybody's tuning in. And I want to thank Fish Speed Breaks community, everybody who was a part of it, putting time into it, working on getting faster all together. And I want to thank my family, my girlfriend Sam, for watching and supporting as always. And yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. Awesome job, man. Congratulations on the win tonight. 3 in a row. We'll go for 4 in a row next week in Vegas. We'll see if you can roll the dice and make that happen. Hit 21 or something. Congrats tonight. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Great fish.
All right. There's your winner tonight, Jordan Fisher. What can you say, Tony? What else can we say? Do we have another pun we can use? Or is that like I got my fish finder out? I mean, I got that one in.
I mean, honestly, if you were a fisherman, you would not like Jordan because you just can't catch him.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, 3 in a row. It's a dominant performance, man. He's been on a roll tonight. His team's hot as well. But you make a good point. He's got some teammates out there that are used to running towards the front. And they're putting pressure on them and maybe even pressuring them into mistakes. You got Trevor Dyer, who was really dominant last season, won the championship. He's struggling again in the first couple of races here.
Well, and that's we've said it. I mean, I've been saying it for the longest time. I mean, too. You're only as good as your competition, and right now your competition has gotten a little bit stronger. So yeah, these guys are gonna have to maybe step it up again. Go talk to him, see what he's doing. He's willing to help out some of these guys as well. I don't know if there's cost involved. There might be, but still, whatever. If he's willing to give you a little bit of hand, maybe he could throw a pointer one way or another. Some guys, though. We saw a lot of good guys tonight, though, get taken out. And, as we were reading the names at the end of the field here, too, there's a lot of good guys that just, had some issues towards the end of this race. You got to put together that race. I mean, that's always that's the one key we say about every race. To finish first, you must first finish. And, some of these guys, you got to finish these races. And it's just, there's a lot that could be still done. And we still got a lot more season, a lot more races to go, a lot more challenges ahead.
Yeah, we've had Alexich up front. He had a fast car tonight. Ackridge, we had, your usual players up front. Some of them getting involved in accidents. Move some other guys towards the front, getting a taste of that action. And we got some new guys we aren't really familiar with yet, but we're becoming familiar with them running up front. So it's a lot of fun, man. Every Tuesday night right here on Full Throttle Television, the Apex Racing Cup Series in action. Next week is going to be Vegas. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for that. Let's look at our broadcast schedule going forward. Of course, we've got 4 different series going, Sundays through Wednesdays. Tomorrow night will be our last night of the week with the Sim Racing Points Truck Series in action at 9 p.m. You definitely want to check them out. And then we start all over next Sunday with the O'Reilly Series here at Apex Racing. So there's our schedule. You definitely want to tune in, see what's going on each night. Always a lot of fun. As you saw tonight, very exciting, a lot of action, a lot of excitement, and we try to keep you guys up to date with everything going on the track and present it in an exciting and in a fun way, and also an informational kind of context, so you guys kind of follow along with them as well. So there's our schedule. We've had a lot of fun here tonight at Phoenix Raceway for the Apex Racing Cup Series. Jordan Fisher, 3 in a row, going for 4 in a row next week. We'll see if that can happen. So for Tony Solari and everybody at Full Throttle Television, my name's Brady Hanna. Thanks for following along. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Sim Racing Points Truck Series here on Full Throttle Television.